Prepare for battle.
All right, we are about to move into this Atlantis match. Just noticing a couple off-meta picks, neither team with a sniper. Very interesting. And Commander Ballwhacker using the ERG. Interesting to see. I want to know
Domination.
where it is he's planning on holding with that weapon. In fact, we could follow him here.
Objective A activated.
But we had Saint taking out Dr. Grimm to Bossmaster, who is going for a cap on the point early. REKT taking
Objective A captured. The opposing team just took the lead.
He's keeping 3 people. And REKT with a full team kill on Hazard Squadron. With a good amount of work coming in from Rusty with 2 kills. We have Rusty also getting Dr. Grimm in Havoc, pushing into the middle of the map, not knowing who's behind the door. Get an overview here of Rusty. Commander Ballwhacker almost sneaking up on him, but not able to get the kill here. Rusty taking a lot of damage. Ducking behind. Let's see, and Rusty able to get that kill. Flower Pot pushing up and getting the kill on Saint. But Bossmaster is gonna rush him down. Moving to Hinata deep in enemy territory, but realizing it's a little too dangerous and backing off. Dr. Grimm and Havoc pushing on the left flank. Hinata not to go behind him. Gets one. Commander Ballwhacker and Bossmaster fighting it out. Actually, it's Bossmaster, my bad. Bossmaster able to get 2. Saint and Rusty both getting a pick here. Havoc Squadron, or Hazard Squadron having a very hard time leaving spawn.
10. 5. Objective B activated.
We have Dr. Grimm fighting off Rusty, but there's 2 holding that hall. Moving over to Flower Pot. He's gonna flank off on Saint, and he's able to get the kill. Backed up by Havoc.
The opposing team captured the objective.
On point, Bravo, and on Sonata. Flower Pot doing absolutely amazing, but Rusty coming up behind. And Ballwhacker close it out and cannot. Rusty able to be the anchor for his team holding this out. It's coming up on 50% REKT, 0% Hazard Squadron. Gonna be a hard comeback for them, but Dr. Grimm capping the point right now. See if he can get this turnaround. Amazing grenade to try to force them off.
Objective B
Have himself some time.
10.
But we have Bossmaster coming in to take out Flower Pot.
5.
Taking down Commander Ballwhacker in turn. Hinata getting Havoc
Objective
with the lever
C
action.
activated.
And Bravo going to Hazard Squadron. 8% of it anyways. But REKT with another team kill. And they are going to be able to move to Charlie and capture it mostly for free here. Let's see Flower Pot push this point. A grenade landed right behind the but they've got an amazing grenade on point. Causing REKT to back off.
Objective C
Rusty getting one, Bossmaster getting one. Dr. Grimm turning it around and killing Saint. But Hinata finishing up another team kill for REKT. And they are standing dominant over the middle of the map. They're positioning here. You can see in the mini-map in the top left, they're taking up points all over the map just to make sure that they can't be flanked, keeping dominant control of the center. Let's have it.
10.
Bossmaster unable to do so. Bossmaster, amazing aim on that one. And
5.
Pushing in, getting killed. 5.
Objective A activated.
Man, so many kills. Hinata and Dr. Grimm, or Hinata and Bossmaster both killing 2, turning it back to a 2v0 in favor of REKT, moving up on 70% and capturing
Objective
point
A
alpha in the center
captured.
of the map. Hinata in an amazing position here. But about to potentially, wait, we have Havoc on a deep flank. And Ballwhacker taking out Rusty, Havoc getting Saint. And then we have Hinata holding it down for the team, but not knowing that Havoc's on the floor. Amazing. Havoc gonna be able to start capping the point for Hazard Squadron, but REKT at 76%.
Objective A captured.
This will be an amazing uphill battle if Hazard Squadron is able to turn it around. Let's follow Saint into the action. Not knowing that Havoc's on the other side of that wall there. Being
10.
careful, peeking the corners. We have
5.
Objective
C activated.
Saint getting the kill. Commander Ballwhacker with the high ground advantage. Fighting off Rusty, making sure to watch his back on the teleporter.
Objective C
We have Rusty
captured.
moving quickly to the point. Starting that capture. Hazard Squadron did
Objective C captured.
but maybe not enough. Rusty with an amazing angle, forcing that long distance engagement and trade goes onto Dr. Grimm from Hinata, but Commander Ballwhacker taking out Rusty. That name tripping me up every time I have to say it. But REKT with another nearly full team kill. Hazard Squadron doing the smart thing, waiting for respawns so that they can try to put it together. Gonna get taken out, and Flower Pot as well. You can see that amazing aim from Bossmaster.
10,
We have Hinata sitting on point.
5.
Let's watch one of the more forward players, or
Objective A activate.
and actually there is not
Objective
quite
B
enough time.
activate.
It is on 99% though. Let's watch Havoc run in last ditch effort.
The opposing team captured the
Havoc
objective.
getting two. But it's not
Objective
enough.
C
What an amazing
activated.
push from Havoc there. Man, what an exciting game. You know, REKT showing up, showing out, pretty much just like I thought they would. Doing amazing. And very dominant performances. They had such a strong and commanding hold of the center of the map. It was difficult for Hazard Squadron to push out and get around them. Need to turn my mic up a bit. My bad, I will do so. Thank you, Autodidact, the man on the sidelines. Alright, and I also have Fizzy, my former Vale team member.
Yeah, me and Cruxer go way back in the Vale days. Used to be on a Vale team called Tempo long ago, but that's definitely in the dirt now.
Yeah,
Way down in the
unfortunately,
dirt.
Tempo died. But it was an amazing time. Amazing game, Leo. But the pro scene getting a little iffy. I mean, Fizzy here still competes in Vale. So, but it has been a while for me.
Prepare for battle.
Okay. All right, and we are about to move back into the next match here. One map down for Team REKT, and we are on Polaris.
Domination.
Let me adjust my screens here. All right, we are following Commander Ballwhacker in on the action. Commander Ballwhacker with a sniper. Unfortunately, Bossmaster getting two. Let's actually move over to his perspective, as he might have to face off with Havoc here. Did he see the grenade? He needs to move. And he does. Bossmaster about to get a flank, but he doesn't see him. We have Commander Ballwhacker actually getting a sniper shot off on Saint. Is he going to get Rusty? And he does an amazing shot. Let's move over to Dr. Grimm. Seeing Hinata, having to fight over it, but he comes around the corner, gun down. It seems like they bumped into each other. Unfortunate for each of them. And we have a game pause. It actually looks like we may have had, is that a broken gun there? A controller. Broken controller after the two players collided on the field. Let's move to the arena view. You can see. All right, and we are about to move right back into the action. EVA team getting that controller fixed extremely quickly, thankfully. But here we have REKT with control over the point. And Bossmaster fighting off Commander Ballwhacker, but he is able to get the kill. And is he going to be able to get Flower Pot? And he can. Amazing on such a small angle. Also potentially getting a sightline on Havoc, but he didn't notice. Then we have Hinata fighting Havoc, and they are able to get the kill. Bossmaster getting another with a very dominant position at the top of the map. Let's move over to Saint, protecting the middle, potentially about to fight Commander Ballwhacker around this corner, but turning away. Ballwhacker shooting his gun, able to get a kill on Bossmaster, but he's given away his position to Saint. Saint knows he's there, sees the gun, gets the kill, but does he know there's another? Sees Flower Pot on the right side, able to get that kill as well, and Havoc, who didn't push, could have helped, but Rusty getting the kill on Havoc with a grenade. Havoc's grenade landing right in the center of the point there, getting that. Rusty with a trade on Dr. Grimm. And that's another team kill for REKT, who has just hit 50%, over half of the way to winning this map and shutting out the game. If REKT were to win this, that would be the end of this map. Commander Ballwhacker, though, coming around, getting one, but Rusty shutting him down. Rusty moving quickly, to get back to safe position and fighting with Havoc here. Able to get that kill. Amazing. Not able to get any more. Saint killing Flower Pot. Dr. Grimm turning it around, killing Saint. Starting to some capture progress on the point, but Hinata moving in quick and low. Able to get the kill. Keeping the point under REKT control. Commander Ballwhacker pushing by himself here, not waiting for the team. And he's going to get peeked by Hinata. Not enough time. We have Hinata also fighting off Flower Pot. Rusty getting Havoc off on the other side. Grenade forcing Hinata to move. But they're going to see Dr. Grimm and get the kill. Look at the kills here. We have Saint with 4 kills, Bossmaster with 5, Hinata with 7 kills and 1 death, Rusty with 5 kills and 2 deaths. Bossmaster picking up another. Let's move with Flower Pot, who's going to see the grenade from Rusty and know his position, but he doesn't get, he actually gets headshot by Saint. Dr. Grimm moving in after killing Saint on a big flank, moving around Rusty, but I think Rusty knows. And Rusty's going to turn the corner and gun him down. We have Commander Ballwhacker moving back up to the high ground. Gonna have to try to face off against Bossmaster here with the sniper. But Bossmaster putting pressure on, and he's not able to scope in soon enough. Move over to Havoc, pushing Rusty. Pushing 3, noticing that and having to back off, and that is going to be the game for REKT. Actually, oh, I could do duo and put your name in. Give me a moment. Oh, it took my name away. Terrible. 3. And... But what an amazing game. REKT able to close that out. That is going to be them victorious in that match. Havoc Squadron having a bit of a tough time, but coming against, you know, it might be REKT's first league night in the scene here at EVA. But they are a very, very experienced team and well-storied.
Yeah, they are definitely a team that you don't want to underestimate. They may not, 3 of the members may not have a lot of EVA experience, but overall VR experience, they have a ton of experience. And with the help of Bossmaster, who is an OG EVA player, giving them more map details and map callouts and helping them just overall, it's a team you shouldn't underestimate.
Yeah. Just absolutely amazing. And here we have Rusty walking up to the deck. So, did you say it again? All right. See, next match is going to be Dubious Elixir versus Surge. Let's go ahead. Thank you. All right, Dubious Elixir and Surge going to be starting off on the same first map, which will be Atlantis. So we already saw that's a 3-lane map, very large focus on middle point control. As opposed to Polaris, the last map we saw, which actually you would think with how narrow the corridors are and how high the walls, that it wouldn't be that dependent on the high ground, but I've seen teams be just absolutely dominant with a sniper up in those high ground positions, and they're able to see a surprising amount. So you saw that to great effect with Bossmaster taking out many people from the high ground there. But our second map in this next match is going to be Ceres. Fizzy, what can you tell me about Ceres? I'll have to give him a second because he didn't like that my name was smaller than his.
Well, they were also swans.
Oh,
Ceres?
I think you muted.
Sorry about that. Okay, so a little bit more information about the map Ceres. Ceres is one of the original maps of EVA, and it is a very small corridor map, only one level. There's 2 different lanes on the left side and right side. The left side is called wires, and the right side is called satellite. During the satellite side, there's a bunch of different pillars, and in the wire side, it's what it sounds like. It's a bunch of wires, and then there's a central area in the middle, and that's where the point is, in the central area. And there's a bunch of like small boxes and stuff you can hide behind. But yeah, it's a very dark and dingy map.
Interesting. I think this is actually the map that was mainly played in the 2v2 tournament that I played in a year or 2 ago now. I can't remember when that was.
Yeah. I think that was around a year and a half ago, but yeah, it was the exact same map.
And would you say, I would assume that the shield is actually quite powerful on that map? I know it is for capturing the middle point. I saw your team using that very well the other day. Is it as powerful over in wires and satellite?
Yeah, absolutely. It's more used, obviously, in the mid area to take more room and take more map space and to be able to take side. But it's definitely useful also in the 2 different lanes.
Interesting. Okay, very excited to see how these next 2 teams pair up and fight over Ceres. I remember that 2v2 tournament being just absolutely amazing. I loved the map. I loved the atmosphere of the map, the dingy, small corridors. It was close fighting, high adrenaline. But then moving on to Atlantis. No, we've talked about Atlantis.
And then we also just...
Polaris, yeah, we did just see both of the other maps as well.
Yes.
But interesting, neither of the other teams decided to run Shield. So would you say Shield on Atlantis or Polaris is a little less popular?
I think every team should at least, somebody on each team should at least run Shield. Shield is like main meta just because of how useful it is. It's useful, like you can just plant it on site and then just hide behind it to capture the point. You can put it in a lane to either like zone off from people pushing you and then you just shoot over it. There's a lot more use case for it than rather a nade, obviously.
Yeah, I was thinking that, you know, with certain attachments or weapons or any sort of ability where you can somewhat change the paradigm of a situation is just incredibly powerful, and it's going to lend itself more to those that think more deeply about the situation and more tactically. The teams that work better together are going to be able to coordinate themselves well around a shield play, I think.
And I think what most of it is that it's these newer teams that they don't really understand just quite yet how good the shield is. But once they keep playing and they get more experience and they actually start using the shield, then they'll see just how useful it really is.
Exactly. All right. I think they are going to be gathering up the other team right now. We will come back whenever the teams are a little more situated and have the headsets on. They're out in the arena, so we'll be right back. All right, everybody, we are back. We are about to start the match between Dubious, Elixir, and Surge. Actually, it's happening a little sooner than I thought here. There we go. But we have Durkulik, Commando, not TV, Nate Dogg, let's see, Bomboclat, then Hailburst, Prozen, FM Test, who is actually Raz. I'm going to try to remember that, and Fee Fa Fa. That's going to be fun to say. All right, following Nate Dogg, but Commando TV killing Raz straight out the gate. Let's move into Prozen getting admin killed. We have Nate Dogg flanked around Hailburst. Hailburst? Yeah, Hailburst. Okay. All right, Dubious Elixir taking early control over the middle of the map and getting a full team kill here. Let's watch Nate Dogg's perspective. No, here, let's follow. Oh, he died too quickly. All right, Commando and Bomboclat each getting a kill. Commando getting another. I should probably swap to him here. Commando moving in on Hailburst, getting shot at by Nate Dogg. Understandable. Did Hailburst notice the door open? It doesn't look like it. He's not looking, but Bomboclat on the flank, and he's able to get that kill. Dubious Elixir doing extremely well, keeping middle of the map control. Fifi about to push into Nate Dogg, but not able to get the kill. And then we have Nate Dogg facing down 2 with a grenade assist kill there, but then he's stuck by Prozen. Prozen getting that. Raz going down to Bomboclat. We have Bomboclat still on the middle of the point. Commando getting Hailburst. Very dominant performance here.
10.
And I believe Bombaclat or Dubious Elixir as a whole has 3 EVA employees on it, if I'm not wrong. These are EVA employees? Yes, yes. 3 employees, or at least 2, and 1 former. Nate Dogg getting frozen. The point has now moved to Point Bravo, with Dubious Elixir getting all 37% of the initial point. We have Hailburst trying to pressure Bombaclat out of position. Point a little bit off there, but Bombaclat and Commando each getting a kill at the same time. They like doing that. Makes it hard to watch, but Frozen fighting over control of that long angle. I think Surge needs to start getting some flanks around mid, but he can't because Durkulik is watching the flank with a sniper. Bombaclat, amazing aim here. Or Nate Dogg was the one that got the kill on Frozen. Bombo fighting Hailburst. Amazing how he's holding down multiple angles here at the same time. But we're moving up on 65% capture for Dubious Elixir to 0% for Surge. Raz going down to a snipe from Durkulik. We'll see. We have a free-for-all going on in the middle with Nate Dogg taking out Fifi, and Fifi post-mortem with the grenade. Hailburst trying to fight through the door from spawn. Durkulik taking an aggressive position with a sniper. We'll see if Hailburst tries to peek him. Or is he going to go? And he does! One shot to the head. An amazing play. See Frozen with a high ground. Unable. Gets a sighting on Durkulik, who gets taken out by Fifi, but Fifi self-kills with a grenade. Nate Dogg getting Frozen, claiming the high ground for Dubious Elixir. Neither team having captured the point at the moment. I would think that they know that. But it's probably Dubious Elixir waiting for their team to respawn, wanting that full team kill so that they can safely capture the point. But Fifi moving in quickly, not able to take out Commando. And Commando pushing Hailburst, seeing him through the window, baiting out the shotguns. We have Frozen claiming the high ground for his team, and then dying to a grenade from Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg very on point with the grenades right now. Hailburst thinking about pushing out into the middle, into the no man's land, but Dubious Elixir capturing Charlie, opting to not capture the midpoint at all for that round. Bombaclat fighting off Fifi, but potentially about to get pushed by Raz over on the long angle. Does he know that he is about to peek 3 people? Very quick shot with the sniper around the corner. We'll see if he goes for it again, or is he waiting on a teammate to get a flank? But he's going to get traded out by Durkulik. An amazing shot. We'll see who's the next person brave enough to peek this. Nate Dogg killing Hailburst off in the middle of the map.
5.
And we are seeing Surge opting to wait for teammates, and they died right whenever I swapped to them. Let's go with Commando. Taking an aggressive position over on the flank. The point is back to the middle. Is Dubious Elixir going to try to claim it this time? And it looks like they will. We have Fifi up on top, about to take dominant high ground position. Seeing Nate Dogg not able to get the kill, having to back off. Move over to Raz, who is pushing a flank. If only he had went through that door, he would have had an amazing kill there. But Raz and Frozen going on a big flank here. Fifi dying to Commando, and that is actually going to be the game with Dubious Elixir taking that point 100% to 0. And let's go to Duo. Fizzy, if you have any notes on that while I adjust the scores.
Honestly, I can't say that I'm really surprised with how it went, because Dubious Elixir, 3 of them, one of them was a previous worker at EVA, and then 2 of them are current workers at EVA. But it just they know every map, they know how to play every map, and they know how the guns work. They just have the experience really over Surge, which is a relatively new team. They got, I'm pretty sure they came for the November qualifiers, or not the November qualifiers, the November League night. And then they also played in the qualifiers in January. So this is like the 3rd or 4th show up here so far.
Okay, very interesting. And so, yeah, I could see the map knowledge, the amazing amount of just general game knowledge, knowing which guns are better, knowing which guns are stronger, is very strongly working in the favor of Dubious Elixir. You could see that they were very coordinated. They know the power positions on the map. I think Bombaclat was holding right in one of the doors, which you would think maybe that wouldn't be the safest spot if you get too far away. I've seen a door close on somebody, and then they go to move back and actually get admin killed because they tried to move through a wall. But he knows just where to stand, making sure the door doesn't close. He's able to hold the hallway, which was, well, the hallway and the middle connector to the enemy spawn. It was an amazing play there. Very dominant.
So yeah, he was playing in the call out. The call out was called Hell, and so he was watching from L exit, which was that far corridor that you're talking about, that you're able to come from B hall into the mid area from, and then their spawn entry was that like second hallway. But yeah, Hell is it's a very common spot to hold whenever you're trying to spawn kill the other team.
Interesting. I think
they're booting up the new branch for Saris because it's on a different what's the word
it's
for
on a
it?
different release version.
Yeah, basically.
Interesting. Yeah,
Okay.
no problem. And it kept the team names and everything. It looks like it did not keep the team score, so I will update that once again. Oh, it did. I'm just blind, I suppose. Amazing. But
Prepare
let's
for
see. I
battle.
wonder if Durkulik... It looks like Durkulik going in with a sniper on Saris, which is actually a rather small map. I'm very interested to see how this goes. Let's go back into the action. And let's see.
Domination.
Going to follow Durkulik in. I want to see what position he takes up, and if he gets any early kills here. He can see an elbow. He's able to get a couple shots off. Not too pressured by the grenades. Moving over to Bombaclat, who has a bit more of an aggressive stance and a shield, but the shields just ran out. He's going to have to move up a bit. We have Nate Dogg looking to fight over the center here. Bombaclat with an amazing chance to get Fifi, but he's not able to close it out. And then it goes to Nate Dogg killing Frozen. But Nate Dogg getting the capture for Dubious Elixir, already up to 5% on the percentage capture of the point. Nate Dogg able to pressure out Fifi, but taking actually not very much damage there. We have Hailburst moving into the middle, playing around these wires, really small angles here. He's trying to force the enemy to back up with a grenade, playing a little bit of a zoning game while Raz killed Commando off on the other side. Let's see. Each team now is going to be trying to get more of a full team kill here, just so that they can more safely capture the middle point. Bombaclat getting Raz, Hailburst killing Bombaclat in return, Nate Dogg killing Hailburst, and Frozen killing Nate Dogg. Everybody saying, please, do not kill my teammates. You'll get shot for it. Frozen at 1 HP trying to move into the middle of the point, and he gets taken out by Commando. Dubious Elixir, 33%, 1/3 of the way to winning this match at the moment. Let's follow Raz in and see how he attacks this point. Didn't wait for his entire team to respawn, but he's going to get peeked by Bombaclat, who is amazing at holding those small angles. We have Fifi going on a flank. Does he know Durkulik is behind? And Durkulik missed the shotgun shot, so Fifi is able to get the kill. Fifi pressuring Nate Dogg, gets a grenade out, but has to retreat, and the grenade not going to work out. Commando and Bombaclat each also picking up a kill, leading to another full team kill for Dubious Elixir and 50% on the board. Let's go to Raz as he tries to approach again with a grenade right behind him. Almost killing him, but not quite. We have Nate Dogg following him in, getting one, getting two. A double kill from Nate Dogg, 62% on the board for Dubious Elixir. And we have Bombaclat killing Frozen. Fifi dying to Nate Dogg right after I switch off of him. Amazing. All right, Durkulik with the shotgun, I believe. Moving up close. But it looks like the other team wants to push the other hallway, wants to push Satellite. Move back to Durkulik. See if he gets the shot on Frozen, and he does. Very long-range one-shot. And Fifi's going to peek him. Durkulik getting stuck with a grenade, having to back up, but he gets taken out by Hailburst. Nate Dogg killing Raz and Commando, killing Hailburst in return. We have Nate Dogg falling back as Commando kills Fifi, having taken a bit of damage. 89% on the board for Dubious Elixir. I think Surge has to wait for their full team to respawn here and make one big push, but Nate Dogg is going to delay frozen, coming back into the fight. Raz thinking about pushing it. Do they know the time? It's now or never, 98%, and it looks like that is going to be time. And another shutout from Dubious Elixir on to Surge, winning the best 2 out of 3. Let's go and get Fizzy's opinion on that one. The positioning, shield use?
I mean, I don't know really what to say. I mean, it was pretty much what happened in map 1. It was just Dubious Elixir just shutting Surge out, getting the spawn traps on them. Surge wasn't really able to move anywhere, wasn't able to make any movement towards getting the point back. It was just a complete shutout from Dubious Elixir.
That's right. And, you know, that happens, especially to newer teams, but it's not despair all of the time. Back in Tempo, the team we competed on, our captain liked to stress the importance of losing and how you could go back, you could watch it, you could learn what went wrong, and more importantly, you can watch the people that beat you and you can learn what they did. It's not the information isn't secret here. They can come back, they can watch this VOD, they can see how they moved, they can see the positions they played in, and which one of those positions were more powerful, more impactful on the map as a whole.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about in the competitive scene, is that, like, if you lose, it's going to be up to you to then go back and watch and go over your mistakes and then fix those mistakes and then show up again and then beat the team that just beat you.
Exactly. You know, there are people that show up to win, only to win, and they lose one too many times and they give up. There are people that show up to get better, and they're the ones that show up every single time, because every time you can get better. You can't win every time. Not everyone's the best in the world. But you can get better every single time you show up.
Yeah. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's going to be able to 100-0 every single team on every single map. Everybody has flaws and everybody's going to make mistakes. But it's going to be up to that person and that player and that team to then fix those mistakes and get better.
That's right. I'd say most of the winning of a match comes before you start the match. You need to know what you're going to do. You need to know how you're going to play, where you're going to play, what guns are useful right now. You know, the one team with a shield, the other team without one. And it shows that's one of those signifiers of who is a little bit more experienced. You know, not to say underdogs can't win, but the shields, the knowledge of the meta, very important, very useful. But while we're getting the next teams out here, we are going to go for a small break. All right, everybody, and we are back here in the caster booth. Me and Fizzy.
Me and Cruxer.
There we go. We're going to see Dubious Elixir, the team that we just saw go up. The one that has three at one point EVA employees. One of them no longer, but you know, they did a very, very strong performance against Surge, but then they are going against REKT, who we also saw give a very similar performance, very dominant against Hazard Squadron. That's
Hazard Squadron, yes.
You know, both really good showings. I'm hoping that we have a close match. I'm hoping we see a lot of big plays in the next one. And it looks like we're going to be starting out on Artifact. Anything to say about Artifact there?
So, Artifact is a map. It's pretty much like a lot of the other EVA maps where there's like a central mid area and then there's a left side lane and then a right side lane. But this time the middle area is really sunk down into the ground, and then each of the two left and right lanes are up in like the sky. And so the only way to get down all the way to through the teleporters, obviously. And then there's also two nests on each side of the middle. That you can go to and snipe from.
That's right, and this map, on those two lanes you were talking about, there's a number of teleporters on those lanes. So the flanks here can actually get really intricate, but it's interesting if you're on one of the lanes and you want to go into the middle, flank around, go back up, you need to know that your team controls the other lane, because everybody in the middle, it's like shooting fish in a barrel down there.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a few spots where like you can't see them from either the top lanes, but it's very tight corners.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm very excited to see. I've noticed this is one of the more technical maps, and I'm expecting either of these teams. I'm expecting them to know the positions they need to fight over, and I'm excited to see those fights. Seeing, you know, there's the point of the game, the capture point, and that's very important. But I think higher level players know that you actually need to capture the positions of power before you capture the point. And let's move in to the game. I think we will start out this game following Rusty. if I can. There we are. I'm expecting Rusty to push in quick here. With a grenade through the door. We actually have Hinata making moves towards the point. We have two. Oh, Dirklik getting one kill on Saint. Let's see, Bombaclat getting a kill on Hinata. Commando killing Bossmaster. And then Bombaclat getting taken out by Rusty. Moving down to Nate Dogg and Commando fighting over the point. Starting to get some early capture points here. REKT not getting the point in for the first time tonight. See, Nate Dogg getting... Oh, Nate Dogg shooting at Saint. But then Bossmaster killing Commando. Nate Dogg getting Hinata. Nate Dogg versus Bossmaster. And he's going to get the kill, continuing to hold the point for his team. Rusty pushing up on Bombaclat in the high ground. But Bombaclat has a shield. He's protected. This is one of those positional fights that I was talking about, knowing what's important. And then Rusty faking out the teleporter audio cue. Amazing play. But getting taken out by Dirklik in the sniper's nest. And Dirklik seeing Hinata, getting one, getting two shots, and the kill. Seeing Saint, one shot, putting Saint down just for Nate Dogg to get the cleanup. An amazing shot. Dubious Elixir at 29, 30%, basically a third of the way through. Dirklik going down to a grenade, actually getting admin killed. He tried to go through the wall a bit too fast there. Bombaclat taking pressure from the side and getting out by Rusty's nade. Rusty pushing. We have Nate Dogg getting two and getting taken out by Rusty. We have Commando fighting off with Rusty. Rusty trying to get some percentage here for his team. Let's watch how he attacks Commando's position. Rusty moving in, getting the flank, but Commando hurt him, and Commando's able to get the kill. Amazing movement by Commando. We have Bombaclat taking a forward position, maybe not knowing two of the enemy team are planning to respawn up next to him. Technical pause, though. We have a technical pause. Interesting. All right. But Bombaclat being able to watch over his teammates. Really strong position, making sure that they're safe from flankers. Then we have a bit of gunfire. See Nate Dogg getting a sight on Bossmaster and Saint, getting a grenade out, but Saint's going to peek him whenever he's grenading and get the kill. Is REKT going to be able to take advantage of this short time 3v4? And no, he's not. Dirklik making sure to turn it around, even out the odds. We have Rusty looking for a pick, but Bossmaster and Hinata on point. Bossmaster going down, but REKT getting control of the point for the first time. Dubious Elixir at 70%. Is REKT going to be able to hold the point for that long? Hinata, honestly, with an amazing pre-fire and unable to get it, but Rusty backing up the teammate even after death. Rusty taking a bit of damage from the other catwalk, and we have Bombaclat moving in on Rusty's position. Rusty prepared for him, though, able to shut that down. Commando having taken a bit of damage. Is he going to try to push the point now? But Saint is going to peek him. Does he see him? And it doesn't look like it. Commando getting a nice shot off on Saint. We have Hinata moving in. Dubious Elixir taking the objective back. An amazing show. Good map control. Able to do that even with the majority of REKT players alive, which is very surprising. Rusty about to face off against Bombaclat, but Saint killing Nate Dogg on the other side of the map. Rusty taking a bad peek. Bombaclat in an amazing position. Bossmaster able to get some percentage down on the point, trying to capture it back for his team. A grenade comes in, but he knew he could sit there. He had the time. Let's watch Dirklik as he tries to take it back. Hinata in a powerful position, getting pressured out, but Dirklik can see that, and guns are a hitbox in this game. Dirklik, an amazing kill. This point getting traded back so fast. Oh man, whipping the sniper out, that would have been nice. But Commando and Bombaclat both picking up kills here. We also have Commando unknowingly running away from Bossmaster, who is about to face off. No, Dirklik also moving away from him as well. Bossmaster getting one. Bombaclat turning around, getting Bossmaster. And Commando killing Hinata, but getting traded out by Rusty in return. See Rusty on the point. Capping, looking at both the nests on either side of the map. Potentially going to get spotted by Dirklik.
Objective
but it
A
doesn't seem like it.
captured.
92% of the capture point for Dubious Elixir, but they've just killed Rusty and Bossmaster. This is a 4v2 right now for Dubious Elixir. They're in a very powerful position, and they're going to be able to capture this back most likely
Objective
and
A
probably
captured.
solidify the round here. 93 to 27%. Very good showing from Dubious Elixir. Let's see, Nate Dogg trying to fight off Rusty, but Rusty getting the kill. Bossmaster getting Dirkalik, but it's not enough, and that is game for Dubious Elixir.
Man, honestly, the gunfights were pretty good, honestly, in my opinion. But what really just won Dubious the map was their experience and knowing the peaks and the angles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, all the players other than Boss on REKT have like minimal experience in EVA and a lot of experience in other VR games. So they know guns and they have the gunplay pretty much down. But it's just the map knowledge. The map knowledge is what is getting the beat right now.
Yeah, that's, of course. And you could see, I believe, Rusty had pushed, or someone had pushed Bossmaster, was it? Or no, Bombaclat. Bombaclat was in that position with the window. He could oversee down at the bottom, but he also had the shield on his side in a direction that you wouldn't even think really you need to be wasting, or not wasting, committing your shield. A shield is a powerful item, and he's up in a hallway, real small angles, but it was exactly what he needed to maintain that position, maintain that dominance over the area that was, it was his job to protect it.
Yeah.
Very good. Now we're moving on to Helios Station. And what do you have to say about that one?
Helios Station is definitely a harder map to play if you do not know the placements, the callouts,
Prepare
and
for
stuff like
battle.
that. There's a lot of different little hidey holes and a lot of places to get shot at from, honestly.
All right, and it looks like we're going to be loading into Helios right now. We'll see Helios. This map also really interesting for having 2 levels with grates over the floors where you can actually get shot from below, which in a in-person arena like this is a really interesting experience. Commando getting early sights off on Saint, but having a grenade land very near to him. Grenades flying all over the map at the moment.
The opposing team captured
And we can
the
see
objective.
REKT
Objective B
having a bit more mid-point control at the moment. Hinata getting Bombaclat, Nate Dogg killing Saint, Nate Dogg getting 2. See Nate Dogg about to push Rusty, Dirkalik getting the kill for him. And that is going to be a full team kill from Dubious Elixir onto REKT,
Objective A
making it
captured.
totally safe to capture Objective A. If you also notice, though, in this map,
Your
there are
team just
3
took the
points.
lead.
There's Objective Charlie and Bravo. They're all active at the same time. So at the moment, Dubious Elixir is controlling 2 of those points. Nate Dogg getting forced out by Nate. Let's see what Saint's going to do here. Saint watching up top, but getting taken out by Commando. Commando seeing Rusty, not able to get the kill, door shut in space. But Bombaclat getting Hinata, Dirkalik getting Bossmaster. Let's see, Dirkalik up in the top. Dirkalik seeming to be the anchor player here for Dubious Elixir. Very good with a sniper. He's going to be watching that spawn connection door. Bombaclat getting Rusty. Saint giving away their position, letting Dirkalik know they're there. But we have a big push coming in from Bossmaster, who is fighting off. I think Nate Dogg down on the bottom, yeah. We'll see Bombaclat getting Hinata. Bossmaster moving over the top of one of the Dubious Elixir players and going to be contesting point Bravo. Trying to turn around that point advantage. Commando maybe able to push, or Bombaclat trying to push, not able to succeed. Dirkalik pushing in fast, but it seemed like Bossmaster had a gun glitch at a very unfortunate time. You truly hate to see it. We have Hinata trying to go in with the grenade, getting Nate Dogg with an amazing positional play there, knowing that that's where the enemy team was likely to push, and able to fend it off. Dubious Elixir regaining their control of 2 points. We have Rusty trying to run away and not making it. Bombaclat cleaning him up with a double kill. We'll see if REKT waits for all of their teammates to respawn. Bossmaster potentially able to get Commando, but he turns around. Let's see. A slow game here. 42% for Dubious Elixir, 27 for REKT. Bombaclat killing one. REKT at a disadvantage here. Rusty taking some damage. Bombaclat going down. 3v3 at the moment, but Saint getting Commando. Commando killing Hinata. Durkalik killing Saint. It's all moving so fast. Boy, we're at 50% for Dubious Elixir. Halfway to winning the match. Bossmaster getting admin killed. He must have walked into a wall. See Rusty trying to make a play on this hallway here. Is he going to be able to see the barrel of the sniper rifle? It doesn't seem like it. Both teams really sticking to their own sides, not having a lot of flanking plays here. Rusty not checking the grate, but he knows Commando is coming and he gets a kill. Then we have Hinata going for the middle point as they have a fairly good advantage here. Durkalik trying to shut it down, not able to, but this wall going away is bad for Hinata. But REKT able to get the middle point. Hinata needs to get out of there. 64% to 40 on REKT, but REKT is going to be gaining percentage a bit faster here. Now that they are holding 2 points and potentially holding 3 as Bossmaster claims Objective Bravo. Commando getting team killed by Nate Dogg. Very unfortunate. Rusty getting Bombaclat. And Bossmaster almost getting Commando, but not quite able to do so. Commando pre-firing. He knows he needs this point back for his team. We have Rusty moving in underneath him. Going for Durkalik, but he's not able to close it out. Then Saint trying to fight off 2, getting 1, but not able to take out Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg seeing Hinata. Grenades going from each player. All right, REKT closing in now. 59% to 67. Each team getting a kill just then. Nate Dogg trying to move for the point, but Hinata sees him. And Hinata is able to take Nate Dogg out, maintaining control of that middle objective. Durkalik also tried to make a play for it, but was unable. Let's move over to Rusty's screen, and Bossmaster getting Commando, Rusty getting Bombaclat. REKT just a few percentage away from taking the lead in this match. Loving how close this is. We have Bossmaster moving in again for the Bravo point, trying to get that dominating lead, trying to catch up right as REKT they are able to even up the score. Unfortunately, Durkalik did get Bossmaster, but they are still in a very good position. Hinata getting Durkalik, so important there. Then we have Bombaclat trying to fight off Rusty, but unable. Hinata with the under the great kill, and able to get Nate Dogg, but getting traded out by Commando. Commando getting taken out by Rusty as soon as he tries to push the middle. We have REKT at 81%. Dubious Elixir to 76. Very good lead, and we're going back to Bossmaster. Seems like he is very dead set on capturing this Bravo objective, getting that massive lead. Nate Dogg is about to push him. Is he going to be able to get the kill? And he does with the low peak, but actually Bossmaster able to win that, even though Nate Dogg was behind the gun. A very impressive kill. Bombaclat, maybe not. Oh my gosh, what an amazing play. Let's move to Commando as he tries to capture this. Fighting with Hinata over it, but then Bossmaster pushing it again. And 95% REKT, 77% Dubious Elixir. I actually don't think it's possible for Dubious to turn this around. Yeah, they'd have to, oh my gosh. Bossmaster making an unbelievable play there towards the end of the game. And Dubious Elixir doing what they can to close it out, but REKT just now, at 99%, there we go. Getting the win. That was, I mean, what a match. What a match. Bossmaster showing up and showing out.
Yeah, Bossmaster, and having the knowledge of Helios from his experience from being here, he knows that if he goes to Dubious Elixir's side and then try to cap their point, he knows that Dubious Elixir then has to shove all of their attention onto him. And that's basically what he did. And once REKT got middle site and their own site, and then once Boss started just poking basically at Dubious Elixir's points, they were able to just get the map control and beat it.
Yeah, that was amazing. What a turnaround. You know, Dubious Elixir started out really strong, had a lot of objective pressure, had, of course, the lead on the objective, but then REKT noticing what you said, Bossmaster with the experience and knowing if I put the pressure here, that's going to take away the pressure from the rest of the map. And really, all you need on a map like that is 2 of the 3 objectives. But And that's not even, you know, he was able to do it. So they were able to get the 3 points. They were able to start catching up rapidly. And that was an amazing, amazing match.
Yeah. Now we go to map 3, and map 3 is Saris.
Map 3.
This is also gonna be a really hard fought map, honestly.
Yeah, this is our first. Oh, good.
I was just gonna say that I know some of the members on REKT. They have been training on Saris a little bit, so they like
Prepare
Saris and
for
they
battle.
have the most experience on it.
All right, and here we go. Moving into Saris. Dubious Elixir versus REKT.
Domination.
We're going to try to update the scores, or no, we're not. I've put them in, but it doesn't seem to be displaying up top. But we're starting out Bossmaster again. You know, that momentum of knowing that he was one of the key players in the last match. Getting the first kill. Nate Dogg turning around, shutting him down. Commando also getting a kill on Saint. Neither team making a play for the middle. REKT needs to play it safe here if they lose too many, which they do. Nate Dogg getting Rusty. Nate Dogg with an amazing flank, and they know that they can capture the point for free now. Bossmaster moving in, trying to make a play, not able to put enough pressure, taking actually not that much damage, so he might have the ability to fight off Nate Dogg here. Nate Dogg potentially about to peek 2 players. Saint maybe coming in fast, but not quite. Nate Dogg peeking the corner. What a kill! That looked odd on the spectator. Nate Dogg getting 2, Bombaclat getting 1, and Bombaclat getting another as well. Let's move over to Commando. Moving up. Holding in Wires Hall. And I've seen there are some nasty angles in Wires, some really small peaks you can get. Commando about to see Saint and getting the kill for it. Then we move over to Nate Dogg, who's holding potentially against Bossmaster as he peeks here. Nate Dogg giving up his position a little bit, and Bossmaster probably about to peek him. Very small angle there. Playing it more for the knowledge than the kill. And a grenade from Bombaclat getting Rusty. Nate Dogg not checking the corner, but Bombaclat, does he know? Nate Dogg able to escape. Or Bossmaster, not Bombaclat. My bad. Hinata with a grenade kill on Commando. Nate Dogg getting Bossmaster. We're seeing Dubious Elixir here. This is probably another one of those superior positional knowledge differences. Dubious Elixir with just many, many more hours, I'm sure, on this map. And this is such a close quarters map. And Nate Dogg taking out Bossmaster. I think it just lends itself to making no mistakes. You make one small mistake on a map like this, and you're going to see what we're seeing here.
Yeah, we're able to see that Dubious Elixir is able to get the team wipe over and over again, so they're able to get in position to just keep spawn killing REKT. And they may be able to get the 1 picks every now and then to try to break out, but it's just not working for them. They need to work more as a team to be able to break out fully.
Yeah, we are starting to see here, REKT seems to be pushing out not quite as a full team. Rusty did get 1 kill, and they need to be sure that they can take advantage of this. Dirkulik possibly gonna get caught out here, but Hinata getting Commando, Rusty getting another. That is the advantage that we need. That's the advantage REKT needs to go. They need to make this play here. Bossmaster getting a kill, and they're gonna cap the mid objective. But can Nate Dogg do anything to stop that? Getting 1 grenade on Bossmaster. Able to get 2 kills, Nate Dogg, but Saint able to shut him down just barely. Look at how low Saint's health is. But Dubious Elixir now going to have to fight over the point, going to have to get it back. Saint with a clutch shield play. Commando fighting from the hallway. Saint trying to peek Dirkulik. Not going to work out at the moment. Making sure that they don't get flanked. Dirkulik pushing though, and the grenade. Saint with the 1 kill, but peeking into 2. Then we move over to Bossmaster, who's pushing Nate Dogg, gets that one. Probably knows. Wait, we're going to have Bombaclat fighting over mid, able to get the kill on Rusty, but the Bossmaster getting the kill from behind. REKT realizing that they need to make as much of this capture as they possibly can. Bossmaster about to fight Dirkulik. Who's going to win? Dirkulik gets it with, I think, ending that one off with a ghost shot around the corner. Move over to Saint, who's fighting Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg going down. Commando TV going to re-peek into Saint, but with the shield play again. And distracting so that Rusty and Hinata can get kills as well. Saint about to get pushed by Bombaclat, not looking, and getting killed, but Hinata there to support. All right, we're 34% on REKT to 75% for Dubious Elixir. On a map with only 1 point, it is a little harder to come back, but we'll see if they can do it. See Bossmaster pushing Dirkulik, able to get the kill. An amazing play. I think REKT is realizing they need to make these larger flanking plays if they want to have the advantage. Bossmaster able to push, getting big damage. Ghost shots going out, but unable to connect. We'll see if Nate Dogg gets the flank on Bossmaster, and he does. Move over to Saint, who's about to peek 2, and goes down for it. All right, REKT in a rough position here, 2v4. We'll see if Rusty is able to do anything to hold it down. Hinata gets 1. Rusty with the flank, getting 1, getting 2. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Hinata able to clean up on Commando. They just won a 2v4 engagement. If that doesn't show that REKT is bringing something to the table, then I don't know what will. That was amazing. Rusty and Hinata just working together beautifully. And we have some baiting shots coming out from Rusty, trying to pull attention away, trying to move the enemy around the map the way that they want. Nate Dogg seeing Bossmaster through the grate, but Commando getting the kill. 3v4 for Rusty at the moment, or for REKT at the moment. Trading it out. It's now 2v2. We have Commando trying to fight off against Saint, but Saint with another amazing shield play. The movement from both players going crazy. Dirkulik and Rusty fighting it out. Dirkulik able to get a double kill, potentially able to cap the point, but we have Bossmaster coming in with a flank, and he's going to shut it down. 78%. REKT has passed Dubious Elixir in the points. Nate Dogg moving in fast and low, able to get a kill. We have Bombaclat about to fight over the middle here with Hinata. Hinata peeking that though while Bombaclat shoots a grenade. Then we have Commando, the last one alive on his team at the moment, seeing Saint through the wires. Does he see? He must not know. And Saint and Commando so close to each other at the moment. He sees it, Saint moving, but not enough. Move over to the other side of the map in Satellite, where Rusty gets 1 kill. We have Dirkulik about to fight over the middle. Bossmaster pushes it at the same time, but Dirkulik goes down to Rusty. Rusty fighting a Commando, goes down to Bombaclat. They now have 2 alive. Is Saint going to be able to stop this recap? Because what we've seen on this point, and they're not. Saint also not able to get the kill on Bombaclat here, and pushing into a 1v3 fight. Hinata moving up satellites, getting fired up by Nate Dogg, taking a bit too much damage. We'll see Commando's point of view as they fight off against Rusty. Dubious Elixir realizing that they needed to stop that right then and there. 87-96. We'll see if Saint can close this out, but they can't. I think we're going to see Dubious Elixir take up these dominant positions that they did earlier in the match. And unless REKT can make something amazing happen here with a full team push, I'm not sure what we're going to see. And we have Hinata losing a 1v1 to Commando. We have Rusty going in, getting 1 on Bombaclat, but it's not enough. A little too late. But an amazing match. Dubious Elixir taking the game.
Man, what a close map, honestly. It was as close as I thought it was really going to be. And REKT had it. REKT had it. They were gaining so much percentage, and they were holding the site for so long. What really messed them up was Dubious was able to finally get like 2 picks, and so they weren't getting spawn trap anymore. And then Rusty was the last one alive, and so Dubious had 1 on site and 1 watching from wires, and Rusty just had to try to push and get the Dubious guy off site, but it didn't work out, and Dubious was able to retake site.
Yeah, I think we saw a really interesting comparison of play styles, whereas Dubious Elixir, with their knowledge, their hours in the game, they were able to play it slow, they were able to play it controlled. You know, they know what's going on here. They're taking these positions that they've used before, probably many times in the past, and they're holding it. They know what they need to watch. But then REKT, you could see after they realized that they weren't having the control they wanted, they think, I just need to make something happen. They started making insane plays. They started pushing like they had no fear whatsoever, and that was paying off for them for a while. You know, they were moving around so much, so erratically. I think it was almost that they didn't know the best places, so they were in the most surprising places whenever Dubious Elixir would push into them.
Just anything to really catch Dubious Elixir off guard. And it was working for a while, but Dubious just seemed to finally catch on to what REKT was doing.
Yeah, they decided to take it a bit slower, a bit more methodical, getting the 1 to 2 picks, playing it a bit more safe, and then once you have the overwhelming advantage, that's when you want to push.
Yeah.
Amazing. That was truly amazing. But while we move on to the next game and we get the next 2 teams in, we'll be right back. All right, everybody. We are We are getting back into the action here. We're going to have Surge face off against Hazard Squadron. We saw both of these teams struggle in their earlier matches, but I'm very excited to see how they do against each other. You know, which one of these underdogs comes out on top? What do you think?
I don't know. I think it's going to be a pretty even match, honestly, seeing how both of them have played so far. It's really hard. I think it's really just going to come down to who has better either gun mechanics or like gunplay, honestly.
Yeah, and we'll see soon enough. But interestingly enough, we are going to start out on the map Silva, which we have not seen yet tonight, and I know it is one of the more visually striking maps.
Yes.
One of the smaller maps too.
Yeah, if you haven't played Silva before, it's definitely a shock with all the grass and the overgrowth on it. It's one of my favorite maps, just because of how small it is, all the small encounters. You know, you got to be really careful and you have to be really aware of all the angles. Somebody really just pushing you really fast.
Yeah, I noticed it seems like the two nest areas, the two slightly up high areas, or they're called shack on this map.
Shacks.
Yeah, those seem to be extremely positionally important. And as well, if you have enough map knowledge, then you actually know you can shoot through the leaves in this map. There are certain lanes that you can't see through, but there might be an enemy over there. So you might see people just shooting into the grass, hoping to get killed.
Yeah, pretty much all the foliage, leaves, and stuff like that, other than trees, obviously, you can shoot through.
Yeah, so that makes for really interesting play where you could have two players trying to shoot at each other and all they're seeing is the bullet trails coming through the forest and they're trying to home in on the origin point of those bullet trails. Yeah. But if we will make it past Silva and we'll be going back to Atlantis. We've seen that every time, but hopefully we get a map 3 and we'll see the cliff, another one we haven't seen yet. But it is game time. Let's go into the action. Also, I want to mention Hailburst and Flowerpot, both females, and I didn't know that. And I will adjust my commentating moving forward. Flowerpot here, moving up to Shack. As I noted before, gonna have to fight Raz for it, but actually getting an amazing shot on Fifi, and Raz getting Commander Ballwhacker. Multiple kills going out here. Flowerpot making use of that position in Shack, as I said. And it seems like Hazard Squadron actually owns both of the Shack locations. That's going to be giving them an amazing advantage here with this high ground. Flowerpot seeing Hailburst as they try to make a play for the middle of the point. And going to be getting an angle on Commander Ballwhacker, but somehow not noticing that. Oh wait, that's their own teammate. My bad. Getting Fifi though. Holding it down while Hazard Squadron captures the point. But Raz able to push Flowerpot out of Shack.
Your team just took the lead.
But we still have Dr. Grimm in Shack on the other side, getting angles on Hailburst, possibly seeing Prozen. Maybe not. The grenade coming out, giving away Prozen's location. Is Dr. Grimm going to make it away? And he is. You have a small firefight coming from Havoc and Prozen. Dr. Grimm going to back him up. Havoc getting the grenade kill on Prozen. Dr. Grimm getting Raz. We move back to Dr. Grimm, recouping a bit of health here. Able to get it back. Potentially could see Hailburst, but she gives away her position with a grenade. And Dr. Grimm peeking Fifi, unable to get the kill. And we have Hailburst going to take the high ground, but getting grenaded instantly. Able to survive with a little bit of health and a sight on Havoc. Somehow struggling to get the kill, but they get it. Commander Ballwhacker with a grenade kill on Prozen. Grenade seeming very dominant here in this match. We have Dr. Grimm moving in on the low ground. Going into the Shack, but pre-firing, potentially letting Hailburst know that they're there. Commander Ballwhacker getting an ERG kill. Dr. Grimm seeing Hailburst's gun, able to get a little bit of initial damage, but not able to get the kill. 41% for Hazard Squadron. They're keeping very good control of the map here. Fifi pushing Flowerpot, unable to get them out. We have Flowerpot up in Shack, possibly about to see Prozen in the other Shack, and does, getting Commander Ballwhacker getting the kill with the EMG. And Flowerpot fighting off Raz, Commander Ballwhacker supporting that as well. The name absolutely killing me. And you can see how the foliage is so dense here in the bottom of the map. And especially with the VR headset on, it can be incredibly difficult to see people through this much detail, this much visual clutter as it is. Let's see, how does Raz choose to try to attack this? Getting pressured from Havoc, able to get to safety. Pulling out the sniper rifle. Interesting pick on such a small map. We have Fifi pushing in close for the point. Gonna move in with Flowerpot pressuring, and Hazard Squadron shutting it down. About to move up to 75% here in the next couple seconds. 3/4 of the way to closing this match out. We have Raz still holding with a sniper. Havoc using shield. Oh no, that was Raz using shield. Pushing up a little bit, pulling the AK out, but taking some damage from Flowerpot, having to hide, but the grenade is enough to close him out. Fifi getting Dr. Grimm. Let's see, Fifi pushing Commander Ballwhacker and getting the kill. Little low on HP at the moment, but we have Hailburst. Potentially gonna see Havoc. Maybe not, just the legs visible at the moment. But we have Fifi moving in, also getting taken out by Flowerpot. I think they need to realize if you don't get Flowerpot out of the way here, you're not really going to be able to sit there. You're not going to be able to sit on the point. Moving back to Raz. He can see a shoulder, actually, but it looks like he doesn't notice, and it was not fast enough. They weren't able to get the point. Hazard Squadron shutting it down in the first match, actually, here.
Flowerpot killing it for Hazard Squadron. 8-1, Commander Ballwhacker 7-2, Havoc 6-2, and Dr. Grimm 4-4.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell the positional difference in that one. You could tell the aim difference in that one. And we noticed there were a couple players, and like we brought up, the foliage and all, you could see just a couple pixels of the enemy team, but it's hard to notice.
Yeah.
You know, it's difficult.
Yeah, there was a couple members on Hazard Squadron that once they got in their position, it just seemed like Surge just couldn't rip them off of it, and they just on those sight lines, specifically Flowerpot in the upper shack, she was holding it down for Hazard Squadron. Every time somebody would try to push side, she would pepper them and then just kill them.
Yeah, we had, I believe, we had multiple times somebody from Surge just runs onto the point, and it seems like they were forgetting that Flowerpot's there. Flowerpot gets the kill that play every time, so that shows you, while the point is the objective of the game, it is not always the most important area. If you don't hold it yet, then it could just be suicide pushing it every time.
Prepare for battle.
Player positioning is like the #1 thing in this game that people need to lock down.
That's right. Now we're about to move into Atlantis, a map we should all be familiar with at this point, I think. It's played in every map so far, every match. But let's see.
Domination.
We'll move in here with Flowerpot. I think one of the VIPs from the last game. Flowerpot fighting Fifi. Not an amazing spectator view, but I'm sure they can see. With a grenade to push him out. We have Havoc getting Hailburst, and we have a big push straight onto the middle, holding it down for Hazard Squadron. Honestly, an extremely brave play. Is Havoc going to move in to capture the rest? And they will, because there's a full team kill from Hazard Squadron. Very, very ballsy play there, having that many people so close together in the middle of the map. We have Hailburst potentially about to push alone. Maybe not, though. Waiting on the team, just taking a little bit of space. And about to peek into the middle. Potentially, they could have seen Flowerpot, but they didn't. Flowerpot getting Fifi, Commander Ballwhacker taking out Fifi getting a grenade kill. But that's another full team kill. Hazard Squadron sitting easily on the map now, knowing they are unthreatened for the next few seconds. Let's see how Fifi pushes this, potentially through the portal, almost getting admin killed. Let's see the high ground play from Fifi. Are they going to be able to peek Commander Ballwhacker? Starting it out with a grenade, though, kind of giving up position. Pushing Commander Ballwhacker and not able to get the kill. See, Prozen might have a big flank, but going for the door. There's an audio cue there, and peeking into Commander Ballwhacker's sightlines. This guy got to stop getting kills. It's hard to say his name without laughing.
5.
But 37% for Hazard Squadron and 0% for Surge.
Activated.
I think if Surge were to make, actually the point has just moved. This might be the potential. This might be the situation Surge needed to make a big play. We have Havoc pushed up on the objective. Unable to get the capture so far. Grenades forcing them out. But Prozen possibly going to fight over it. We have a big flank coming from Fifi, going around the other side. Needs to make something happen fast here.
The opposing team captured the
Hazard Squadron has captured objective B. Fifi about to turn the corner on Flowerpot, getting one. Not able to get another at the moment. Prozen getting one. Let's see what Hailburst is doing. Fighting with Commander Ballwhacker up top. And we have another Fifi going on an even deeper flank. Potentially going to get behind
10.
Havoc here, but watching for a spawn camp actually. And they see it through the window. Gonna get the kill on Flower Pot. But all this work being done by Fifi and no capture on Objective Bravo. It seems like a little bit of effort wasted, not gonna lie. And the point has gone back to Point Alpha. We're about to have Hellburst actually getting killed by a grenade. Very unfortunate. Commander Ballwhacker. This man is 9-0 sitting up in the nest. You know, we were gonna have Fifi pushing, getting one on Dr. Grimm, sitting on point, but actually peeking Commander Ballwhacker on accident. Commander Ballwhacker getting admin killed as he steps a little bit too far off the high ground. We have Flower Pot going for the capture. 1v2 actually. This is Surge's time to surge forward, but it seems like they've forgotten the point. We have Raz holding a spawn camp, but then he gives it up right before it would have been useful. Is he going to get the kill on Flower Pot? No. Flower Pot's ready for the door. Oh, he does! Flower Pot, even with the pre-fire, couldn't close it out, but Dr. Grimm shutting Raz down afterwards. And we have Frozen trying to get Commander Ballwhacker off of that powerful high ground position, but the grenade's not going to be enough. Dr. Grimm taking him out.
Objective C activated.
Fifi about to make a push on Hellburst. Oh, not teammate, my bad. See, Fifi going to take a bit of an aggressive position, but we have Raz here very close to Havoc, unknowingly perhaps. Maybe if they would go down below. Havoc getting killed by Fifi. Commander Ballwhacker still in a very dominant position. Hazard Squadron right now is 73%, but Fifi able to get the kill. Finally, are they going to be able to put some percent on the objective here? Flower Pot thinking about pushing it, deciding to play it safe, wait for the team. Getting some amazing shots on Hellburst.
Team captured the objective,
but not quite enough to get the kill. Then we have Flower Pot getting frozen, Fifi killing Havoc. Hellburst trying to hold it down for their team, but Commander Ballwhacker moving in powerfully. Powerful push, Fifi shutting it down. 6% for Surge. Are we going to see a comeback? That would be amazing. Fifi getting Dr. Grimm. Fifi deciding to be just the VIP for Team Surge here. 10-5. Doing amazing, but the point moved to Point Bravo. We have Frozen holding it down, waiting for a forward player, just being the anchor. But they get zoned out by a grenade. Are they going to be able to shut down Flower Pot while they push? And it doesn't look like they will. We need Fifi to make another one of those amazing flanks here. Frozen could have got some shots on Dr. Grimm, but not able to do it. It seems like they're playing a little too slowly here on the corners. But we have Havoc moving in for a play. See, and this is the sort of play that you need to make if you want to win these matches. Getting some amazing ghost shots around the corner on Frozen, but no kills. Seeing Hellburst about to peek mid door from spawn connector and able to pre-fire that, get a kill. Having to run. No, deciding to hold. Very brave.
A activated.
Moving back.
Objective C activated.
Just kind of floating around in the enemy spawn. But we have Fifi going for one of the flanks, trying not to... Actually getting the point right as it swaps. 87% on Hazard Squadron. This is really do or die here for Surge. But it doesn't seem like they'll be able to get it. Fifi with not quite enough support, but Dr. Grimm trying to cap the point as we have Hellburst pulling it down, applying some pressure, but with Dr. Grimm safe behind the wall, you have to make something happen here. And the grenade play is a good one, but it's not fast enough. And we have Hazard Squadron winning that game. What?
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I mean, that one, you know, whenever you just look at Commander Ballwhacker's kills there, game 1 and 2, it was...
I will say, yeah, Commander Ballwhacker was putting in some good work being in that heaven.
Living
just
up to the
holding that
name.
mid down, man.
Yeah,
he was holding it down.
What a showing, you know, and Fifi, though, making plays, making huge plays for Surge. You know, the flanks, I think that's what more of the team needed to be doing. They needed to be more mobile. It seemed like two of the players like to sit on the corner, like to watch down the hallway, but watching down the hallway and getting kills is not the same as capturing the objective.
Yeah.
So, but as we move to get the next game set up, we will be right back. All right, moving into our second to last match here, we have Dubious Elixir versus Hazard Squadron. And we're going on to a new map for the first match. It's going to be the Cliff.
Yes.
Go ahead, let me know about it.
Yeah, basically the cliff is also one of my favorite maps. I like the smaller maps, obviously. Cliff is a very small map, very close range. There's a long hallway on the right side that's basically just called halls, obviously. And then the site is not actually in the middle of the map this time. It's on the far left, or the far right if you're on the other side. And it's like in this little boxed in area. And then there's like a big main pillar in the center that you can dance around and stuff like that.
All right, yeah, actually, I was watching in your other scrim, and you like to sit on batteries, right? And then that seemed like a really interesting position where you can hold the gun over the top of it, you can peek left, peek right, you know, and hiding the majority of your body behind the battery itself. Really strong position. I saw Shark Attacks, or Shark Facts?
Shark Facts.
Shark Facts. Dude, that guy, he is fast, and he likes to play right on the point with a shotgun. He plays extremely aggressively. That was very impressive to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited to see Dubious Squadron, or Dubious Elixirs. Yeah, right?
They're collabing now. They're collabing now.
I'm excited to see Dubious Elixir. I want to see where they think is important on the map. You mentioned that you think the map, it's really about halls, which is actually on the opposite side of the map from the point. But
yeah,
this
it's hard to think about it like that because it's obviously on the other side of the map, but halls is the main connecting piece to every. It connects both spawns on each side of the map, and then there's two also exits or entrances to the actual middle part. And halls is basically the key to Cliff, honestly. If you hold halls, you hold the map.
Yeah, and that's kind of that note that we've been hitting on so much tonight is, you know, if one team holds halls, the other team basically can't stand anywhere else on the map without exposing themselves to halls. So you have to first fight over halls, potentially get 1 or 2 picks, then move to the point. Capture the point, maintain control of halls to ensure the other team can't take it back. Is that right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Amazing. We'll see. Moving on, we have... Looks like we have the lever action coming back from Nate Dogg. Wonder if he'll change that up before the game starts. We are going to see a shotgun from Dr. Grimm. Really excited to see that. I wonder if he's going to play in that same style as Shark Facts.
Yeah, well, actually, it's actually the newer shotgun as well. So, Shark uses the OG shotgun, where it's like, if you hit him in the chest once, it does pretty much like 95 damage. But if you hit him in the head really close, it's a one-shot. The new shotgun, it's like a charged shotgun. So you can either like press,
Prepare
like
for battle.
I think you can hold the trigger down and like pepper it, or you can hold it down and you can have a charged shot that will kill somebody instantly.
Very interesting. I think then we will start this game following Dr. Grimm. I want to see
Domination.
what sort of plays he makes with that. Maybe he won't even start off with a shotgun, but I'd like to see it if he does. And we're seeing Dr. Grimm pushing for the point control here, actually, but the other team opening up the door with a nade. Commando trying to get some ghost shots around the corner, actually getting Havoc, and we have 2 going down from Hazard Squadron. Dubious Elixir about to push into point, and with the pre-nade damage, able to easily win that match. And you can see Durkulik over here, their anchor player, obviously going to be playing in halls, sitting in a small cubby here,
Your team
making sure he can surprise anybody that comes through. Let's watch Commander Ballwhacker as he possibly tries to push halls, but it looks like he's not going to, with a peek on Bombaclat. Do they have the communication? Yes, Durkulik going to try to come around and catch Commander Ballwhacker from behind, and he's able to do so. Durkulik getting 2 while Nate Dogg gets 1. Moving on to Nate Dogg, getting a slightly aggressive position here near the point, but it looks like we might have... No, Durkulik flanking around, going to get Havoc in the back. An amazing play, but also getting taken out by Commander Ballwhacker, who is pushing halls, gaining that map control we were talking about. Commando killing Dr. Grimm. Commander Ballwhacker able to get Bombaclat, not trying to fight Commando up in nest at the moment. Maybe going to try to grenade him out. And Commando having to back up. Able to survive, nearly getting taken out by the grenade. But we have Nate Dogg taking out Flower Pot, but getting double pushed. Ballwhacker getting Nate Dogg, and we're seeing Hazard Squadron put their first bit of percentage up onto the point at the moment. But a grenade coming in is going to deal massive damage to Commander Ballwhacker. Is he going to be able to make it out? And he's not. Durkulik getting 2 while Commando gets 1. Shutting down Hazard Squadron only having 1 alive at the moment, unable to contest the point. 37% for Dubious Elixir right now against Hazard's 5. Let's go to right when they die. Flower Pot facing off against Durkulik. Durkulik, an amazing anchor player for Dubious Elixir. Let's watch Havoc right when I swap to him. Durkulik again. This man is sabotaging my casting. But Commander Ballwhacker taking him out. Thank you. But Havoc getting him with the grenade. Let's see what Bombaclat's looking at from Nest. What does he think is important here? Is he going to see Dr. Grimm? No, his arm is in the way. Manages to see him right before he turns the corner. But we have a grenade forcing Commando out. I'm wondering if we'll see anything aggressive here. And we see Commando getting 1 kill on Flower Pot. Let's see from Dr. Grimm's perspective. He is facing a rough push here. If one of his teammates doesn't go and get a position out in Hall, and you can't get Nate Dogg off of that corner. See, this is Hazard Squadron, I think, making that mistake that we were talking about, not fighting over Hall. Dubious Elixir, I think, noticing that and deciding to stack where they're being pushed. But maybe we have Havoc making a big play. But it seems like he was spotted by Durkulik. And they're going down. But Durkulik getting taken out by Flower Pot. We're seeing Hazard Squadron make a big play here for Hallway. Gonna get some damage from Nest. And Bombaclat going to take out Dr. Grimm behind Flower Pot. She's all alone and gets taken out by Nate Dogg. 91% on Dubious Elixir. Unless Hazard Squadron can spawn in and rush the point here. I think that is going to be this first map closed out. Commander Ballwhacker getting a peek on Nate Dogg, but Bombaclat able to support from up top. Just uncontested nearly in this position. And that is it. 100% to 5 in favor of Dubious Elixir. What a dominant hold, honestly, Dubious Elixir.
Durkulik, just like I said, sitting in that Hall is holding it down for Dubious Elixir.
Yeah, and even when he moved away from Halls, you could tell he was watching. He was watching the cross. He would know if somebody went into Halls, he would go back. That was his job. That was what he was supposed to be doing there. Just super good.
Yeah. Sorry, I was adjusting the volume a little bit because I was told that my mic's a little too low. Nobody could really hear me, so.
Unfortunate. You know, this man, he's been spitting fire all night.
Oh, no. You're the one that's been really spitting the fire. I'm just here to support on the desk.
That's all right. You know, I may know how to cast, but I don't really know how to play this game. I need to borrow the knowledge from others. But we are moving on to, who could have guessed it, Atlantis.
Once again.
Yeah, I really hope you guys like Atlantis because we are probably going to see it in the next match as well. I'd be surprised if we don't.
Apparently everybody here that's playing loves Atlantis.
They just love Atlantis.
They can't get enough of it.
But we'll see. I wonder, who was it? Who was the playmaker on Atlantis last time for Hazard Squadron? I think it was Flower Pot.
It was Flower Pot, yeah. And Commander Ballwhacker.
And Commander Ballwhacker, that's right. I wonder
that Heaven.
If he will be able to contest Durkulik for the Nest, for the Heaven spot. Is it Heaven on that map, not Nest?
It's Heaven, yeah.
Okay, Heaven, yeah.
Heaven is the top part, and then directly below it is Hell.
Yeah, okay. Typical, like, CS calls.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, so yeah, I'm very curious to see if Commander Ballwhacker can duel Bombaclat for that high ground control, and then if he'll be able to make that same sort of majorly impactful, presence felt there from that position.
Yeah. We'll definitely have to see.
Yeah. We have the teams doing some friendly shooting at each other. We'll go ahead and show off the arena here for a second. You can see the players sitting in their designated locations. Anybody who's just tuning in, this game is played in obviously this large, wide open space, and the players on the inside are seeing the game maps. Very interesting and honestly a little disorienting. I remember my first time playing, going through some of the teleporters, and from what you see, you've moved, 50, 100 feet. What's on the ice map Polaris? That one really got to me whenever I took the teleporter up to the high ground, the Nest. And it's just there's a small mental disconnect. Whenever you're thinking in real life, I've moved 2 feet, but in the game now, I'm looking way off to the side.
Yeah, your brain definitely doesn't connect that immediately, and it takes time to really kind of adjust to, you know, that kind of distance in a video game. Because
there's that.
Prepare
and
for battle.
Oh, never mind. We are moving back into the game. See, who do I feel like watching here? I think Nate Dogg probably gonna start out strong. It keeps going back to Dirkulik.
Domination.
We'll see if Nate Dogg hits fast push with his teammate Commando. Trying to take some. Oh, Dirkulik getting Commander Ballwhacker. Havoc taking out Nate Dogg. Bombaclad on the trade with Havoc. This is a firefight here in the middle of the map. Flower Pot getting 2, but Dirkulik turning it around, killing Dr. Grimm. Flower Pot staying alive. Dirkulik in the position up top. Flower Pot decides to peek it with very little health remaining, and Dirkulik is the only survivor from the first engagement. Both teams fighting over Alpha. Dirkulik getting a grenade, getting stuck in the face by Commander Ballwhacker. Can't see a thing. Nate Dogg starting to get some point control. We have Nate Dogg fighting with Havoc, going to lose, but actually trading out with the grenade after death. Commando taking out Dr. Grimm. And then we have Bombaclad moving on to the point, seeing if they can be the first one to capture it, while Flower Pot kills their teammate right next to him. Commander Ballwhacker gonna take up that position up top, and he gets Dirkulik. So now Bombaclad's in a dangerous position. But Commander Ballwhacker did take some damage. He's able to get Bombaclad off the point, but there's nobody down there to capture it at the moment. Havoc possibly going to peek Nate Dogg, but Commander Ballwhacker actually able to get the kill by himself.
Objective A captured.
We have Hazard Squadron holding the point now. 5% about to be tied up at 5 with a couple rapid swaps back and forth here.
Your team just took the lead.
Let's see what Dirkulik's gonna do. Up in heaven.
5.
Actually, we're about to see Havoc getting 1. About to get taken out by Dirkulik, and they do.
Objective C
And
activated.
then now we're moving to Objective Charlie, with Hazard Squadron having 11% and Dubious Elixir having 5. We have a big fight on the point, and we're going to see Dubious Elixir clean up Hazard Squadron here so that they can capture this point.
Objective C
And we've seen in the past,
captured.
these hallway points are very difficult to attack, especially with the LMGs, especially with, I'm assuming we might see a sniper here, but we're not. Dirkulik with the sniper, but
Your
he is
team
standing
just
up in the
took
high
the
ground.
lead.
We have Commando killing Dr. Grimm. They are keeping Hazard Squadron a little shut down, and they've managed to pass them in the points here. Nate Dogg getting Commander Ballwhacker. But we'll see if Flower Pot can make anything happen by pushing the middle. But we can see up here, Bombaclad and Dirkulik holding down the middle with
10.
some amazing positioning, and they're going to be able to get that kill.
5.
Hazard Squadron finding it difficult to leave spawn at the moment.
Objective B
See Commander
activated.
Ballwhacker's point of view as he sees Bombaclad and is able to take him out. But we have Nate Dogg down below taking out Dr. Grimm. A little lack of communication. That could have been a good kill for Commander Ballwhacker. And he's able to get some damage on Nate Dogg, but Nate Dogg having to back off. Both players wanting to regain some health. Let's see Commando trying to push the point on Bravo. Not able to make it. Commander Ballwhacker holding it down. Going back over to Bravo. We have Dirkulik pushed up. 2 players on the point right now. Just around the corner. Dirkulik with the ghost shots around the corner. Able to get it and start the cap for his team. 31% to 11. About a third of the way to
B
winning.
captured.
And we'll see, how does Hazard Squadron try to face this? See if Havoc potentially thinking about some
10.
ghost shots. Sees Dirkulik down the hall. Gets sniped. Can't double
5.
peek the sniper. Commander Ballwhacker sitting up top, about to have to run from a grenade, but he's able to get
Activate.
2, but still dies to the grenade after. Nate Dogg taking out Dr. Grimm. Dubious Elixir, the only team alive right now, need to capitalize and capture. But is Bombaclad on the wrong side of the point? No, he knows.
C captured.
All right, and they've got Objective Charlie. We see Hazard Squadron playing it smart, trying to move together. Bombaclad turns his back on Flower Pot. But Flower Pot getting taken out by Nate Dogg, an amazing teammate, saving his teammate. Dr. Grimm losing a duel to Commando, trying to push out into the open. And we're seeing another very strong performance from Dubious Elixir, 55% to 11. Right, let's watch
10,
Flower Pot. They try to push in the middle. Commander Ball Whacker. But
5.
Havoc taking out Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg taking out Havoc. Just some trading grenade kills. Flower Pot seeing
Objective
Dirk
A
having to dodge a
activated.
sniper shot, but doesn't know they're getting pushed by Bombaclad, who's about to turn the corner and get the kill. Alright, Bombaclad capturing Objective Alpha, while they have yet again cleared Hazard Squadron. Hazard Squadron finding it very difficult to take
Objective A
any
captured.
sort of dominance here, or any sort of possession over the middle of the map. Let's see this from Dirkulik. So he's just taken some damage, so he's having to back off. Commando getting kill on Havoc and Dr. Grimm. Bombaclad killing Flowerpot. Seems like Dirkulik wants to get a little aggressive here, changing up his positioning, holding the flank. Moving up pretty far with the sniper. We have Nate Dogg killing Commander Ballwhacker, and he's
10,
Dirkulik about to get his chance to kill Havoc, but he gets seen by Flowerpot. Havoc repeats.
5.
And we have Bombaclad dying. Oh my. An amazing set of trades there in the middle of the
Objective
map,
B
but it leaves
activated.
Dubious Elixir at a slight
Objective
advantage.
C
We have
activated.
Havoc killing Commando, but getting taken out from Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg having to hide from Dr. Grimm, and he gets the kill, even from the slight health disadvantage. Alright, Nate Dogg capturing Objective Bravo, 89% to 11.
opposing
If
team
Hazard
captured the
Hazard
objective.
Squadron does not make a move here, there's actually
Objective
2
B
points, and both teams have captured. But it looks like Dubious Elixir is going to get the cap on both. Hazard has to make their move now. They need to get
Objective C
a massive
captured.
play. It does seem like it's going to happen, and Dubious Elixir
Objective A
able to close out the match, winning that one 2-0 with some fantastic plays.
Good lord, what
10.
a long match. I think that's the longest match that we have seen all night. That was
5.
what, 7.5 minute long match?
Yeah, I was surprised to see the both of the points coming up at the same time. That's the first time we've seen it tonight. I'll be honest, I wasn't aware that it happened. Pretty cool. Very dynamic. But yeah, Dubious Elixir just able to hold it down. You know, they were rock solid in their positioning, not
Yeah.
budging at all.
Yeah, they were able to usually just hold angles and hold the points as a team. No really solo peeking from Dubious Elixir.
Yeah, and I think that's what's super important. And you notice multiple times, they would, even if they weren't able to win an engagement, they would pressure somebody, get a little bit of damage, and that person would retreat, thinking they're retreating to safety, but when actually they're retreating into one of Dubious Elixir's other players' lines of fire. And
Kind of
so-
like a bait and switch method.
Yeah, you know, that's one of the higher levels of a game that some people might not even get to the point where they're thinking about it, where not only are you playing your game, you're trying to play the enemy team. You're trying to move them according to your will, based on the places that you apply the pressure and the places that you leave pressure off, hoping they'll move in, and then you close the trap around them. Like,
Yep,
and
exactly.
it was beautifully done by Dubious Elixir. I mean, with 3 guys who have worked here for some amount of time, it's hard to beat that level of knowledge. I can't even imagine the hours those guys have as compared to everyone else.
Yeah, I mean they work here, so they have just the free time to just be able to hop in the headset and be like, oh, is this a peak I can use here? Is this a peak I can use there? Like,
Yeah.
they just have the advantage on that.
But that being said, you know, knowledge isn't everything. I mean, this is Division 3. It looks like Dubious Elixir will be moving up to Division 2. I think that solidified their spot as first place. That's all their matches played?
Possibly.
Possibly. But
Not a confirmation just yet. We'd have
Not
to
a
check with
confirmation.
the officials.
that is true. But it's not Division 1. And I don't know how many of the Division 1 players are employees here. I don't think anyone on your team.
I don't think there is a Division 1 player
Yeah,
that is an employee.
Yeah, so pure skill, pure time in VR, possibly away from EVA, can really help shore up the fundamentals enough. I mean, you know, we saw REKT. This is their first tournament night,
Mhm.
right? And I mean, they did fantastic. They nearly had Dubious Elixir in one of the best matches we've seen all night. Just
Yeah.
absolutely. So I'm sure next tournament night for this, it's gonna be something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely cannot wait to see REKT come down again.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I can't wait either. Hopefully, I'll be here casting again. I'd like to be, but For now, we are going to be right back. All right, getting back into it. We're having the last match of the night with Surge going against REKT. The first map is going to be Polaris, which we've seen only one time so far. The snow map with the long, thin corridors. I like watching the fights over the middle on this map, but if one team has a very good sniper, which we know REKT does, then it would be a shutout. But maybe Surge will be able to combat that, and if we see PP doing the same sort of flanks that they were in the last match, you know, they might be able to make some huge plays here. So I'm really excited, and I think that we have Raz running
Prepare
a sniper
for
for Surge, and so far, nobody running a sniper on REKT, actually. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
no sniper for REKT.
Very interesting choice there.
Domination.
Let's go ahead and follow Rusty into the action. Moving out fast. Trying to get that control over the middle. Seeing Fifi. Not able to get too much going on here. A lot of Surge players taking damage, but Bossmaster going to be the first to go down. Fifi following shortly after. Rusty with the kill there. Hinata about to go down to... No. Never mind. Saint getting two. Rusty deciding to push Prozen, and what an amazing shot. Rusty getting the first bit of capture on the point with Saint there to back him
A
up.
captured. Your team just took the
What
lead.
a shot from Rusty. Let's move in and watch Saint in this forward position. Actually, Bossman getting even more involved here. Fifi about to try to fight him. Actually, Saint coming in. Fifi with an amazing shot. We have Prozen about to attack the point, getting some grenades out, but taking a ton of damage. Having to play it safe, stay behind some corners. REKT at 15% already. Fifi again, getting forced out by grenades. Maybe about to see Rusty. They can't see him and gets the kill, but is Hinata going to swing it in? Bossmaster actually getting the kill from up top using the lever action, I believe. No, the AK. Bossmaster we've seen in these previous matches getting these really small angles. Seeing Fifi getting some damage, but Fifi going down to Hinata. Raz pushing Bossmaster, able to take control, and we'll see a bit of sniper play here. Might get to peek on Rusty if Rusty moves out into the open, but it doesn't seem like it. Rusty fighting Prozen over the middle, maintaining that control 40% to 0 right now in favor of REKT. REKT realizing they took a couple too many losses, backing up, waiting for some respawns, and then moving back in. But we have Saint playing very forward, maybe about to get flanked by Hailburst, but it doesn't look like, and then she's forced out by a grenade regardless. Saint pushing Raz, but it looked like they were still in the spawn, unable to push that. Bossmaster, friendly fire. Rusty getting Fifi, and Saint going for very long Magnum shots here. For Warden shots. Let's see what Hailburst is trying to do. As she pushes into Bossmaster, is not able to get the kill. Looked like he aimed for the torso instead of the head. We have Raz dying to Hinata. Hinata making a push towards the middle, making sure Prozen can't get on. We have Rusty getting a little aggressive, trying to force a 1v2 here, maybe a 1v3. Prozen taking out Bossmaster. Rusty and Saint ready to watch the angle, but Rusty turns his back. We have Saint fighting Prozen, but Prozen able to get away. Fifi moved onto the point with one of those fast-moving pushes, but did not know that Saint was behind them. Saint being sure to shut it down. 85% right now for REKT, 0% for Surge. I mean, we're seeing kills coming out from both sides, but it's just a little... It's just not quite enough. We have Bossmaster killing Hailburst. 92% if Surge doesn't make a big play here, get straight to the point, start capping. That is going to be Polaris in the bag for REKT. Let's see, Fifi getting one. And not able to get away from Bossmaster, and that is going to be Polaris for REKT.
Man, total domination by REKT there in the gunplay and also positioning. They were just able to get that forward momentum and get the forward positions and just basically just spawn trap Surge.
Yeah, once one team fully wipes another, then they have the freedom to position themselves anywhere on the map that they want. You could then box the other team in. You could make it to where their whole game is shrunk down to just the first quarter of the map that's available to them. They have very few options in that situation.
Yeah, REKT was just so pushed up. I mean, Bossmaster and Saint both were literally dancing in front of Surge's spawn.
Yeah.
Even taking pop shots at people still in their spawn, so that mean they can't even take damage.
Yeah, there's the force fields in front of the spawn stopping things from like that from happening. But yeah, that was incredible just seeing how aggressive Saint was. I think maybe we will follow Saint a bit more into the next match. I thought Rusty typically is the one that's moving in, but it seemed like Saint was feeling it there. Got a little bit of energy here.
Rusty playing a little bit more anchor role, letting Saint just take that forward momentum that he was able to achieve, and then also Boss taking that whole flank side and pushing up. If Boss was down, Hinata then just was able to take Boss's place.
Yeah.
It was really great team play by REKT.
Yeah, very important to know this rotation of responsibilities whenever you're in a dynamic sort of situation like that. You know, if one player goes down, who needs to fill that hole? And then how many holes can you have before it's time to back off? Because we noticed REKT lose 2 players, and Rusty, even with how aggressive he's been, with how just locked in he's been, he decided, hey, there's only 2 of us alive. He backed off, waited for his team to come back, and then re-pushed. And the way that he did it, you know, the Surge wasn't even able to capture the point, which is incredible. But here we are back on Silva. Let's see what Saint decides to do here. But we have a technical pause. And it looks like maybe we have another overheated headset or something similar.
Getting back in, Surge and REKT here. Kruxer still chewing on his little burger over here. Taking a little food break. Saint pushing up, Prozen able to get him. Rusty, he's going to be taking up this top shack position. He's going to go down to admin kill though.
All right, and we're back. Thank you, Fizzy, for outing me for eating on the job. We have Bossmaster pushing into a 1v2, but he's able to get one. Not able to get Hail Burst, though, as they shut him down. We do see Surge getting the first bits of objective time here on the map, but we do have, we had Saint pushed up heavy onto the point, but not quite able to shut it down. Bossmaster getting a pick on Frozen, also getting Hail Burst. And Bossmaster going to move into the point. Starting to get some good capture on the objective. And we've seen in the past small maps like this, once you capture the point, it's very hard to unroot the other team sometimes. Here we have Fifi watching Teleporter up in shack. Able to see Bossmaster and getting the kill, but Saint just got 2 and Rusty got 1. Fifi now the only one alive on their team.
The opposing team just took the lead.
And we're about to see Fifi get pushed, but they're ready for it and they're able to take out Rusty with a headshot. Amazing it. But they were not able to get Saint. Saint with the Warden headshot through the foliage into shack. Is Saint gonna be able to get pros and peeks away at just the right time or wrong? About to repeat Frozen, getting a couple shots and getting the kill, having to run from a grenade. Able to escape, seeing Raz, but not able to get that one. Hinata taking Raz down after Hailburst gets Saint. And we're seeing Hailburst run onto point, but they're unable to get the capture because we have Hinata up in the blue team shack. Let's see Frozen. Never mind, we won't see Frozen. All right. We are going to see Rusty. See if he can make any moves. Bossmaster getting FM test, or Raz. But 40% for REKT, 10% for Surge. Surge starting it out a little strong. They had control of the point, but they were not able to hold on to it. Also, nobody in the bottom side shack. This is Rusty's chance to take that position and have double Overwatch over the map. But we're seeing Fifi pushed up on the point, but just on the outside, deciding to take that peek into 2 people. Not going well for them. Saint, Rusty, and Bossmaster each picking up a kill. And turning it into Raz being the only one alive, but he walks into Rusty's sight, and Rusty hiding in the bushes with an amazing shot with the Warden. You know, Rusty's accuracy with the Warden has been nothing less than incredible. We're seeing Hailburst trying to force Bossmaster out. They saw them briefly, but maybe did not notice them through the foliage. Just a couple of pixels on the inside of that VR headset, and it can be really hard to see. But they're going to get shot at from Hailburst, and we have seen time and time again, Bossmaster does see those pixels. He notices him seeing Fifi there. That was actually so incredible. Like, you can barely see it from the casting perspective. That was insane. Hinata taking an aggressive position up in the shack there that's closer to orange spawn, in a way. But they're about to get pushed by Raz, and they do with a grenade that goes out the window, giving away their position. Trying to pre-fire, trying to protect themselves, decide to hide behind the tree. Raz grenading themselves, but Fifi also getting grenade on Rusty. Hinata and Bossman holding it down. Bossmaster, also Bossman, why not? And 98% for REKT. This is going to be a 2-0 victory for REKT. An amazing showing.
Yeah, I mean, REKT just showing up and showing out with their gunplay skill-wise and just their overall team play.
Yeah,
honestly.
It's interesting to see what each one of them are so good at. You know, Rusty, amazing aim with a Warden. Bossmaster, how is he seeing these pixels? Because it's not seeing people at that point.
It's got to be his glasses, man. It's a game advantage. He's got those glasses on in that headset.
I think I saw him sneak a magnifying glass in there.
Yeah, I think I did too. I wasn't going to say anything, though.
But then we see, I mean, then you're seeing Saint with the amazing aggressiveness and Hinata with these wonderful off angles that are just unexpected, and I mean, I can't even imagine attacking into that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know the maps that well, but I just assume it's really, really hard.
But Rusty is just so skilled with that Warden because of his experience in Hyperdash. Hyperdash is a pistol game. You dual wield pistols. Yeah. So you have to be really precise, obviously, because it's pretty much just freehand. You're not going to be aiming down the sights.
Yeah, and you don't get a stock in that game, which, I mean, I personally think using a stock is so much easier. I use it at home. I have my own. I know that you don't, but all right. And but we are going to take a short break here before the finals, which I wonder how that works. I have no idea.
The finals are going to be REKT versus Dubious.
So we get to see a rematch of REKT versus Dubious. That's going to be very exciting.
Whoever wins this final match is first in the division.
Very cool. And they're going to be moving up to Division 2 if they are able to do that next month.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. All right, amazing. So we're going to take a short break before the finals match, which is also, I believe, going to be best of 5, but I'll confirm whenever we come back. All right, and here we are for the finals match. We're getting to see a rematch from Dubious, Elixir, and REKT. This will be a best of 5 match, and whoever wins, confirmed, will be moving up to Division 2. They will be the winner of the night. I am extremely excited. How are you feeling?
I'm not really showing it, but I'm so happy. Yeah. This is going to be one of the best matches of the night, honestly.
Exactly, and we are going to start out on Atlantis here. Let's see. Of course, Atlantis. You know, every match so far, we're becoming very familiar with this map.
Domination.
But let's get ready to go. We are going to start off watching Rusty as he moves up into heaven, fighting with Dirkalik, but he loses. Nate Dogg gets a kill. Bossmaster killed to admin. Nate Dogg with a double. We're going to move over to Nate Dogg as Dubious Elixir gets a full team kill and is able to capture the objective. All right, REKT, making sure they group up before they push out. We're going to see some fighting over with Bombaclat, but he took a lot of damage. Saint getting taken down by Commando. Bossmaster with an amazing rush down the hall. And we have Hinata getting a kill. Rusty getting a kill. That's nearly a full team wipe for REKT, but are they going to be looking heaven? We see Dirkulik trying to take out one, not able to do it, getting a grenade on point, applying that pressure. Bossmaster not moving quite fast enough, and he is going to get taken out by Dirkulik. It looks like REKT did not apply quite enough pressure there. Dirkulik getting low, having to back off. Saint moving onto the point, trying to do what he can, but we have Nate Dogg running in the back, getting 2. An amazing flank And we are going to sit at 16% to 0, but Rusty taking out 2, getting Bombaclat and Nate Dogg. Moving up far, getting aggressive. Possibly going to see Commando, but Durkulik going to force him back.
10.
Unfortunately, Durkulik the only one
5.
alive again on REKT, or on Dubious Elixir.
The
Elixir.
opposing team captured the objective.
We have Saint
Objective
sitting in the middle.
C activated.
REKT was just about to be able to capture the point, but then they lost it. We have Nate Dogg killing Hinata. Nate Dogg then running into a wall, getting admin killed. Hate to see it. Bossmaster holding it down
B
for REKT.
captured.
Able to capture objective Bravo. Commando's about to peek him. Bossmaster with the shield. Chooses not to really crouch behind it either, but he definitely won that engagement with the damage. Right. And here we have Bombaclat about to push Bossmaster. Bossmaster turning away at the wrong time, but he didn't take any damage. Durkulik getting one. Hinata getting one. Durkulik getting another. Bossmaster knowing he has to hold it down. Last one up, but he's getting flanked by Commando. And is he going to be able to turn fast enough? He's able to hide briefly, but he shoots the wrong door. Although,
10.
Dubious Elixir choosing not to try to recap the point.
opposing
Commando
team just took the
being
lead.
mobile, being a threat all over the map, but getting taken out by Rusty. Now we have Nate Dogg capping the point on
Objective
Bravo,
C
but the point
activated.
moves. Nate Dogg getting pressured by Hinata and taken out by admin kill again. Nate Dogg stay out of the walls. But it looks like we're going to have Bombaclat moving on to the point, but he opens the door in front of Bossmaster. Bossmaster getting the kill, not taking advantage of this time to push. We have Durkulik killing Saint. I'd be hoping that REKT would notice here Durkulik really not leaving Heaven. And again, Bossmaster with a shield, but not utilizing it very much. Commando getting one. And now we have Hinata pushing up on Commando and able to support the team. But not before Bombaclat gets a kill on Rusty. Commando with Hinata with an amazing position there and gonna pressure out Nate Dogg, but they don't have any teammates left to back them up. Sticky grenade in danger. Hinata taking a bit of damage. It's time to push for the point. 24% to 21. The team's tied up. Neither
5.
team choosing to go for this. I guess Hinata doesn't want to give up this position.
Objective
But
B
we have Rusty
activated.
holding down the long angle, and objective B being held down by Bossmaster, who is very low, hiding behind the shield,
Objective
capping the
B
point. They're able to get it caught, captured. Nate Dogg coming in to take out Bossmaster right after he caps. We have Rusty trying to force Nate Dogg out, but he's gonna get double peeked. He's able to get one. We'll see if Saint pushes with Rusty here.
The opposing
Nate Dogg
team
takes out
captured
Saint.
the objective.
Durkulik hiding behind. Nate Dogg gonna peek, and he's able to take out Rusty. Nate Dogg being an
Your
anchor
team
for his
just took
team
the
right
lead.
now on the objective. 27 to 25%, very close match. Hinata about to get seen by Nate Dogg as soon as they peek, but they're able to make it out. Let's see
10.
what's going on in the middle of the map. Hinata trying to make some moves. Never mind,
5.
falling back. They want to be able to catch Nate Dogg whenever he rotates out
Objective
after the
A
point goes away.
activated.
And let's see if they're able to do it. Nate Dogg being patient. But also, objective A is the one in danger here. Bossmaster getting 2. But then going down. Let's see what Rusty does. Of course, Nate Dogg goes for the kill right when I go away. Rusty able to try to peek Nate Dogg, but getting double peeked instead. Then we have Bombaclat moving in for the ghost shots on Saint. And they're able to get it. 40% now to 25. Dubious Elixir starting to take a bit of a lead here. But we've seen REKT come back from worse. Right now,
The
we have
opposing
Hinata
team
deep in the enemy
objective.
spawn. About to go across Commando, but Commando with a drop shot, beautifully done. And we have Commando taking up some damage. Nate Dogg and Durkulik both picking up kills here. Saint getting aggressive, like we've seen them do before. But gonna get taken out by Durkulik in this amazing spot
5.
up top. We're back into REKT doing a bit of solo
Objective
pushes
B
as Bossmaster
activated.
moves out on his own.
Objective
And he's
C
not able to get the kill. Actually, it was a trade. Rusty getting admin killed by a door, I believe. Very unfortunate. But we are seeing Charlie and Bravo both coming into play. But it looks like Dubious Elixir will be able to capture both of these
Objective
points
B
here.
captured.
And this is a tough spot for REKT to be in. If they could get 1
Objective
point, that's
C
not going to do
captured.
anything to change this point differential that they have. And it would actually just be stalemating while Dubious Elixir still gets closer to winning. But we have Bossmaster peeking Commando, but Commando with another drop shot. Well done. Then we have, oh my gosh, Saint up top, potentially could get Bombaclat, sees him, is able to get the kill. A little worried there. But now it's 1v2 from REKT at the moment.
10.
You know, Saint, amazing aggressive player, but not able to do everything on their own.
5.
Commando taking out Bossmaster. 96% for Dubious Elixir.
Objective
You know,
A activated.
now we have objective Alpha and Charlie. That's a grenade, Saint. You need to run away, get onto the point, start getting some capture progress. But Saint choosing to get very aggressive on Bombaclat, able to get a kill. But we do have Nate Dogg capturing point Charlie. Being pressured by Hinata, but there's 2 there on Dubious's team. And that's 98-25. REKT actually able to stop Dubious from collecting any more points here. We have Commando in a fight with Saint.
Objective C.
REKT actually holding the middle here. Saint pushing out strong, and Bombaclat with just more drop shots. You know, that movement is incredibly difficult to adjust to. But Bombaclat hiding from Rusty, choosing to take the peek anyway, even though it's unnecessary. Starting to capture that alpha point. Bossmaster trying to shut it down, and he's not able to. That's a full
10.
team wipe for REKT and Atlantis.
Objective
The
A
first
captured.
map is going to go
5.
to Dubious Elixir.
Objective B
Well done.
activated.
I mean, you called it out. REKT just started to take the ones, basically. They kind of faded their team plays, and they started to just kind of solo peek Dubious.
Yeah,
That's kind of where the downfall came from.
And I'd like to point out Durkulik, their anchor player playing up in heaven, was, oh man, I think I've already forgot, but I think he was 13-2. I know it was 2 deaths and over 10 kills.
Yeah, he was holding it down for Dubious in the mid.
Very impressive. Now we'll be moving on to Artifact, I believe, yes, which we did see once before.
Once.
This is the one with the 2 hallways high up. And
High up,
yeah,
and
man.
then the middle is really low.
And this is the one I'm really excited to see these 2 teams play on it. We'll see, oh, it was someone on Dubious that played with the shield in the hallway. Very intelligent move, very strong position.
I think it was REKT and Dubious that played Artifact last time that we saw
Yeah,
tonight.
it was. And I think that's one of the maps where knowledge is extremely important. That map has so many angles.
Prepare for battle.
There's too many. You know, if you're new to the game, you're never going to know what spot's safe and what spot isn't.
Yep.
But moving into the game, Dubious Elixir versus REKT, with Dubious Elixir having one match
Domination.
win. One step closer to winning this league night. Hinata moving out. Bossmaster making a big play on the middle. Commando getting Saint, but Bossmaster put down to 1 HP by a sticky grenade. Commando probably about to peek him, but he gets taken out by Rusty.
Captured. Your team just took
And
the
we see
lead.
REKT take the point first. Now I've noticed this map, it's extremely hard to take it back. So I'm very excited to see. Let's see what Nate Dogg does. Potentially running into Rusty up here. But he shoots a grenade. Giving some audio cues to Rusty. Is Rusty gonna turn though? We have 2 pushing Rusty. Rusty getting 1! Not able to get the other. Nate Dogg with the kill. It's 2-3 right now. But Nate Dogg with some long shots on Bossmaster. Is he going to be able to get it? It doesn't seem like he is. Hinata actually cleaning up for their teammate. 24% for REKT, a quarter of the way there. We're about to see Durkulik get pushed by 2. And he's able to see through the bars, but he's not able to get the kill. Rusty with some amazing movement. Looks like he's playing Rainbow Six Siege. Nate Dogg about to push fast into Hinata. Hinata sees him though, getting ghost shots around the corner with a headshot to Nate Dogg, but she gets shot in the back by Commando. Amazing team play. Nate Dogg getting shot by the ERG from Bossmaster, but he's going to make a play for the point. Saint is there though, ready and waiting with a ghost shot over the top of the barrier, but Saint then gets taken out by Bombaclat. And now Durkulik sitting on the point. We'll see if REKT is in a position to force him out. It looks like we're going to see Bossmaster make a play, and he does! Stopping the capture just before it would have went through. Let's see. Dubious Elixir taking it slow. I think they're realizing they need to work these picks. No, never mind. Nate Dogg thinking he wants to make a play for the objective. We have Bombaclat up in Nest here, but I'm not sure if it's going to be that useful. on this map with how dominant REKT is in the hallways. But we'll see if he's able to take out Hinata. Doesn't seem like it. Let's go to Hinata's point of view here. Taking a lot of damage from a grenade. Actually, we're about to see Nate Dogg. A little too late on that one. Fighting Rusty. Rusty getting to survive the sticky grenade. Hinata making sure nobody pushes onto the objective. Watching the high ground. But with one on the objective in the audio cue, Hinata knows that. Able to get a quick frag. Commando taking out Rusty. Let's see what Dirkulik's doing here. Fighting off Saint. Potentially about to see Hinata. And Hinata peeks into Dirkulik's line of sight whilst they're trying to fight Nate Dogg. But Nate Dogg able to get, or Dirkulik able to get the kill for Nate Dogg. And now Bossmaster about to peek Nate Dogg, who's looking up. Dirkulik supporting his teammate, killing Bossmaster is insane. And now Dubious Elixir has the control of the point for the first time in this match. 69% though in favor of REKT. And Dubious Elixir in a very tough spot here, especially if Rusty gets this kill on Dirkulik. But he doesn't. But that's alright, we do have Hinata on the point, but that is a beautiful grenade. And Hinata getting flanked as well at the same time. 6% for Dubious Elixir. It's going to be an uphill battle for them. See what Bossmaster chooses to do. Maybe going to make a play for the point. But is he watching the high ground enough? And he sees Nate Dogg on the right. He doesn't see Nate Dogg on the right. Unbelievable. Nate Dogg with 2 kills. What an amazing showing. See what he does here. Potentially about to face off against Hinata. The grenade goes a little wide. Sees Hinata on the side. Hinata shooting the boxes first and taking a lot of damage. But Nate Dogg getting shot from Rusty on top. It's Hinata's time to move in. But we do have Bombaclat trying to move in. Not able to. We'll see. We now have 2 on point. We also have Dirkulik getting flanked. And REKT able to take it back 70% to 22. If this hold is anything like the last one, then they might be able to close the game out here. We're going to see Nate Dogg with a disgusting flank around the front. And he's able to get Bossmaster 2 kills. This is now down to Hinata to hold the objective here, but are they going to be able to combat that aggression? I don't think so. We'll see. Oh, but Saint able to get Commando and putting some pressure out there. 88% for REKT. Getting some damage on Dirkulik, who is separated from the point quite a bit here. Let's see Bombaclat trying to get into a firefight here, but it looks like the opponent teleported away. But they just came back, but there are audio cues, and it doesn't matter. REKT able to take the second point. We are now 1-1.
Amazing. I'm speechless. I don't even know, man. REKT just killed that map, man.
And I think it was them that fought on that map earlier, and Dubious Elixir won pretty handily on it.
Did they? I swear it was REKT that won.
REKT won. REKT has Bossmaster. They won. Not Atlantis. The one with the grates in the floor. With 3 points, 3 active points. Because Bossmaster was capping Dubious Elixir's
Helios.
Helios, yes.
Helios.
So that's the one that they won last time.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
so interesting that they've turned it around. Our next map is going to be Polaris. I gotta say, man, I don't know. Rusty's movement might be just what we need. I mean, Rusty and Saint, their aggression here, but the drop shots we were just seeing from Dubious Elixir are incredible.
It's going to be an even closer match, honestly, with both of these teams being so good at Polaris.
Yeah. We're going to follow Saint in here. I want to see if they play as aggressively as they did last time. I bet Rusty, and he's flying out of the spawn. And we actually already have Bossmaster was on point for a time. Bombaclat getting one. Rusty and Hinata each getting one at a small advantage for Dubious, or for REKT here, but nobody's making a move towards the point. I think they know that Dirkulik is up in Nest, and that is a little bit of a dangerous spot. Both teams now fully respawn. Saint having to get a little HP back. Watching out for Dirkulik up there. They have to know that he's there. Seeing some grenades fly out. Getting pressure back. And taking a bit of damage. Let's see, Bossmaster with the shield play, about to peek too. Doesn't get supported from a different angle from the team. And we have Rusty getting forced off. Bombaclat going for the point, and he's able to get it with almost no HP.
Objective A captured.
Now that the capture,
Your
now that
team
Objective A
just
has
took the
been
lead.
captured by Dubious Elixir, this is going to turn into a brawl. Dirkflip getting one. Let's see what he's looking at up here. Actually, he's looking at the ground because he's getting suppressed. But we have some aggressive plays up here from Nate Dogg. Going to face off against Hinata while he's shooting a grenade. Able to get a very small peek, but Hinata's able to do that. Rusty closing it out. Rusty and Hinata now easily wiping the point. Not taking that much damage,
Objective A
but
captured.
are they going to get damage from the grenade? No, they're not. Bossmaster getting Dirkulik. I wish I would have seen that. But now we have REKT recapturing the point. I wonder, it looks like they're choosing not to play as aggressively as they did against Surge in the last match. Let's see how Nate Dogg approaches this attack on the middle here. He's gonna peek right into Hinata, but Hinata had her back turn. Had their back
The
turn.
opposing team just took the lead.
Now, Nate Dogg fighting Rusty. Rusty choosing to hide. Nate Dogg getting a couple headshots, but Rusty getting a couple more. REKT now passing Dubious Elixir. Dirkulik about to see Rusty. He needs to hide. And he notices that and moves. Bombaclat might move into Rusty's line of sight here in a couple seconds. It doesn't look like it. Commando just with an insane teleporter play. But Rusty getting taken out by Bombaclat whenever he peeks the long angle. Hinata getting Bombaclat. Nate Dogg taking out Hinata and Commando getting Bossmaster. Dubious Elixir going to say, this is our point. I'm done trading it back and forth.
Captured.
See, Saint respawn, but waiting on the team. Smart move. We've seen them get a little overexcited in the past, but is Dirkulik going to get a pick off spawn here? Being able to see one, seeing another, getting some good damage. Not able to get the kill though. Bossmaster getting one. Small advantage for REKT. Bombaclat getting another, but Bombaclat very low. We're actually about to see Bossmaster with a flank, but Nate Dogg shuts it down. And then we have one sitting on point, getting taken out by Hinata, but Nate Dogg able to turn around Saint, training it back out. But then we have Commando coming in fast, gonna fight Saint for it. And Saint with the drop shot, not able to solidify it though, but Rusty getting the kill and moving into point. This is incredible
A
stuff.
captured.
Just as Dubious Elixir came close, Dubious Elixir came close to REKT. REKT able to take the point back, say no, we want to keep a lead. Nate Dogg taking a bad peek here. Rusty about to take some damage, but he doesn't around the corner. Using the grenade to make sure he doesn't get pushed. We have Commando off on the side, just using some grenades, trying to move the enemy team where he wants them. And getting a kill on Rusty, that's insane! But pushing into Hinata, Hinata being very aggressive, but they actually lost the damage trade there. And going down, Bombaclat and Nate Dogg each getting a kill, and they're going to be able to get some objective capture. But
The
Bossmaster
opposing
moves
team
in
captured
and
the
dies.
objective.
Bossmaster using the shield a bit here, but it doesn't seem like they like to crouch behind it very much. But REKT was able to make it to 53%. Dubious Elixir now at 37. Let's see Hinata pushing this. Playing it safe. Hiding behind, but taking a bit of damage from behind. And not able to win that peak. It also seems like REKT has not contested Dirkulik at all for that high ground position. And Rusty with an amazing peek around the corner. About to have to fight Bombaclat, able to hear the footsteps but not able to win the duel. We have Bossmaster on an amazing flank here. Needs to hurry up and come around, but actually dies to a grenade from Bombaclat. It doesn't matter, just
Objective
before
A
Dubious
captured.
Elixir catches back up, REKT recaptures the point yet again. Saint fighting Nate Dogg, not able to get very much damage, but Hinata able to close it out. Dirkulik taking out Hinata, and now we're back at a stalemate. REKT keeping up about a 13-14% lead here for the last few minutes. This is an incredibly close match. Let's see what Rusty does when he gets pushed here. And it's gonna happen any second. He can hear those footsteps. He hears the grenades, getting a peek on Bombaclat, not able to get the kill, but Hinata's able to clean it up with a 2. Oh my god, Dirkulik taking out Bossmaster, but that doesn't really help him catch the point. Hinata having to run into Commando. He's going straight on the point, but he's being chased. Oh, never mind. He's not being chased by Saint. Durkulik backing up his team. Just as REKT reaches 70%, Dubious
Objective A
Elixir
captured.
taking it back. Let's see. What does Durkulik do here? Why is it that REKT have not contested this more? Durkulik getting 1, getting 2. Is he going to be able to get 3? See, and that's not, oh man, that's not good for REKT. He is able to get 3. Durkulik putting such a stop to anything that REKT might try to do here. Saint choosing to take a fight even though they're all alone, having to fight with Bomba Clap but not able to win it. And now you're further delaying your potential 4-man push. Let's see Bomba Clap fighting off with Rusty, but Rusty getting taken out. Then we have Hinata rushing in but getting
Your team
killed
just
by
took the
Bomba
lead.
Clap. Commando killing another off on the side. Dubious Elixir is just past REKT. Okay, I can hear the players now just mere feet away from me saying that they need to wait and push together, but this might be their last chance. Let's see what Rusty does. And they're moving in all together, but Rusty gets stalled out. Hopefully Saint plays it safe, takes a second. We have Commando about to fight Bossmaster. Nate Dogg taking out Hinata. Bossmaster taking out Commando. And then Nate Dogg taking out Rusty. Bossmaster fighting Nate Dogg, and he actually gets a kill over the shield, but Durkulik closes it out. Then we have Saint fighting Bomba Clap, but they're not able to get the kill. Dubious Elixir at 92%. Such a close match, but I don't think we're going to see anything happen unless Hinata can get in and make a move, but they're taking damage from Durkulik. Somebody from REKT has to touch the point right now, and they do, but they're not able to stay alive. And we have what a match!
Oh my gosh, dude! Just back to back to back to
That
back.
was insane.
Oh my gosh! Also, just Durkulik up on Nest.
Uncontested. Uncontested. No.
I didn't see a single TP from the REKT side to go up top to clear him out.
I don't think they went. Is that what's the call out for that location?
Some people call it like mid, or some people call it top, or some people call it like mid nest, basically.
So yeah, him in mid nest. I don't think I saw REKT go in either nest the whole time. That's
I saw it once, and it
Once.
was because he was trying to clear out somebody that was in the mid nest, but then he immediately left out.
yeah. So, I mean, I'm a little speechless on that one. That one was incredible, incredible.
Oh my gosh.
What a showing!
Oh, dude, it can't get any closer than that, dude.
That was incredible. God, well, I hope it can get closer, and I hope it does. But we are currently
Prepare
with
for battle.
Dubious Elixir having 2 points, and REKT having 1. Dubious Elixir only needing to win this next match, which is Helios Station? Yeah. My God.
Domination.
God. And this is the one where Bossmaster went crazy last time for them, though. So I wonder if Dubious Elixir has come up with a solution for this. And we see Durkulik sitting up there with the shield. The shields come out for both players. Alright, we'll watch
Objective
Commando
B.
as Hinata gets Bomba Clap, but Commando saw where the shots came from, but peeks out into Saint.
Your team
And
just took
Hinata-
the lead.
Nate Dogg getting Saint, Hinata trading out. Durkulik gonna be up top, shooting at Hinata. Hinata standing out in the open, totally exposed to Durkulik. But here we go. We have Durkulik pushed back onto B. I
The
think they
opposing
know
team captured the
Bossmaster
objective.
is just gonna be making those plays. Let's see Rusty up top with the Warden. Bossmaster gets Bomba Clap. Is Rusty thinking of pushing that? We have Saint getting Nate Dogg. This is the time. This is the time to make a move. With a small advantage here from REKT, and Rusty able to get the kill. We now have Hinata sitting on the point, but they're going to get peeked by Durkulik in just a moment, but never mind. Bossmaster takes out Durkulik, and Hinata hiding just before they capture the point, having to do ghost shots over the top. So close to capping the point, now getting forced back from a grenade. Nate Dogg about to peek Hinata and get the kill. Sticky grenade gonna damage Nate Dogg quite severely. Saint might peek that. We'll see if they peek a little too early. Bomba Clap taking out Saint. But then we have Bossmaster up top in heaven, getting Nate Dogg. Nobody capturing the point. Nobody capturing point A yet. Dubious Elixir with a 4% lead. Very small for a map like this. And Hinata taking out Commando. But we still have Bombaclat and Rusty mirroring each other on the positions here. Rusty pushing out, gonna have to fight Bombaclat, but he looks in the wrong direction. Saint getting Bombaclat, Nate Dogg taking out Hinata. Nate Dogg getting 2. But then we see Bossmaster get Nate Dogg, and Dirkulik's about to peek Bossmaster. Is he gonna be able to hide? He is not. Dirkulik, one of the only survivors here, but can anyone go for the point? Let's watch from Commando's perspective as Rusty is about to peek his corner. Rusty with a ghost shot, but he gets shot by Dirkulik.
Objective A captured.
Saint getting Bombaclat. Saint grenaded themselves, possibly. Then we have Commando shooting through the grates. Bossmaster trying to make the play for the position that he knows won him the game last time, but it's just not as easy this go around. If Hinata pushing lower hall. Waiting for the team. Trying to take control of the middle here. It seems like Dubious' team might be a little far back. But Hinata taking a bad peek on Commando. And grenades coming out from Commando. Nate Dogg getting Saint. Go to Nate Dogg fighting with Rusty, but going down. Bossmaster getting 1. Commando getting another. Commando about to go for a flank, I think. Able to see Bossmaster's legs through the grate. Bossmaster unable to hide. 42% to REKT's 30. And they were able to capture point A. So now that the lead for Dubious Elixir will be growing rapidly here. Dirkulik taking out Rusty. Nate Dogg getting admin killed because he ran into a wall. We have Hinata overwatching for Saint, but Saint's gonna go down to Commando. Bossmaster making big plays, getting Dirkulik. He's gonna try to make all the same plays that he did last time. We'll see if he's able to shut down Dubious Elixir's positioning here. Nate Dogg going down. Dirkulik! Oh, never mind. Bossmaster killing Commando. He did get point Bravo, but it seems like he gets admin killed by the door. You hate to see it. Dirkulik going to be recapturing the point if everything, the stars were aligning for REKT, and the door kills him.
The opposing
That's
team
so insane.
captured the
Saint,
objective.
technical pause. Very unfortunate here. All right, following Saint, potentially about to go right through the teleporter, and coming out behind Commando. Very unbelievable that Commando gets that. Commando getting that and then getting another. Nate Dogg killing his teammate though. He said, don't worry guys, I'll help you out. Commando going down to Bossmaster as he fights his way back over to point Bravo. Slowly but surely gonna get a shot on Nate Dogg. Alright, that might be the... no, Dirkulik is still able to get Bossmaster. Again, putting down shields but not crouching behind them. But we do have Rusty capturing Objective Alpha for his team REKT, along with Saint. That's going to be a powerful play. 66 to 53, definitely not too far behind, but if Rusty repeats that, Rusty getting admin killed by walking into a box. Get the admin out of the game. He's putting in more work than some of the players.
Admin MVP, I'm telling you.
It's painful to watch. It's painful to watch. Saint getting a kill on Bombaclat. Nate Dogg though taking out Saint. Nate Dogg kind of out in the open and gonna get taken down by Hinata. Amazing way to hold it down. 63 to 72. REKT slowly clawing their way back into this. I want 2-2 so bad. I want REKT to win this. Caster bias. Commander.
Caster curse. Don't curse it.
You're
Caster
right,
curse
right.
it.
I want Dubious Elixir to win. But we have Commando about to go for the middle here, but Rusty with an amazing Nate Dogg able to shut. Rusty actually gets the kill.
Saint getting the double, and then Dirkulik's cleaning it up.
Goat. And then you can see Dirkulik with the game sense here. He knows he's in a weak position. He's putting the shield down. He's thinking Bossmaster might be about to push me here, but now the shield's run out. I wonder if Bossmaster could hear it from that far away. I kind of doubt it. Although Bossmaster at this moment probably feels safe enough. Hey, we have 2 points. I don't need to push you. I don't need to die for no reason. We're gonna see Bombaclat pushing at Rusty. He actually gets the kill. Hinata taking out Commando. Commando taking out Saint with a grenade. Bombaclat might be able to capture this. What? without contested. But Bossmaster finally comes in. He comes in clutch. But then we have Nate Dogg pushing Bossmaster on 1 HP. Bossmaster with the ghost shots, not able to get it. Nate Dogg getting the kill. It is time. It's time to rush, Rusty. It's time to rush. Get that guy off
The
the
opposing
point.
team captures
But
the
they
objective.
capture it. The grenade kill from Saint gets him. Commando turns around and kills Saint though. Rusty about to get the shots off on Commando and he gets it. Can he get back into safety? He can't. Babaclat holding it down in the mid.
We're seeing him do it again. They're starting to just run out solo. Here's Bossmaster running it back down B by himself, not as a team.
93 to 89. This is truly anyone's game. Let's watch Hinata. Making some moves with a grenade to himself.
They have to get it. They have to get on point.
Is Hinata going to be able to do it with a shotgun shot? And they're not going to. That is going to be the finals in favor of Dubious Elixir. But, I mean, could we have asked for anything better?
It was so close.
Incredible.
So close.
Jerkulik 12-2. I'm putting that out there. 12-2. Unreal. Somebody shoot that guy. Like,
Can't shoot him when he's all the way back on his site, man.
that's true. Oh my gosh. Well, that was truly amazing. That, I mean, good lord. What a game.
It was something.
The positioning that, I mean, honestly, both teams did so well. Both teams in these last two fights.
Yeah. It was so close. Sorry, I
It was
didn't mean
so
to interrupt
close.
you.
No, yeah. I mean, just the back and forth. You know, nobody could hold on to the middle objectives. Oh my god, it was incredible. But hey, you know, we all got to see it. That was so
Yeah.
cool, man. That was so good.
Now we get to wait and see REKT and hopefully practice more together, and they come back next month. Hopefully,
That's true, and I'll
come
say
take their
with,
revenge.
oh man, and now with Dubious Elixir moving up to Division 2, I gotta say, dude, REKT's probably a shoo-in. REKT next month, I feel like they've got it. I feel like they
Yeah,
have it.
they definitely got it.
But all that being said, if any of you guys out there want to come here and do all this, there will be a boot camp led by some of the best team captains. Oh, we're getting stickers. Look at that. There will be a boot camp hosted by a couple of team members from Division 1, some of the best players. And if you haven't seen them play the game before, be sure to tune in tomorrow around the same time, starting at 6:30, as we will have Division 1 tournament night. We are skipping Division 2. Sucks to be those guys, but
It's the same.
it won't be cast. I
Oh,
think.
casting.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Division 1 will only be casted.
Yeah, but we will have more information on that. I don't know the date of it, but if you join the EVA Discord, then you can find the link in the announcement to the boot camp. It is $20 if you pre-register or $30 at the door, given that there are slots available. But everyone out there, thank you so much for watching. I'm Cruxer. This is Fizzy. Good night.
Peace, y'all.